live?
Not talking.
No talking. Okay.
Yeah, now you can talk.
Okay.
Because I was on the wrong screen and I didn't put you on screen fast enough. And then I'm trying to fix CBSN, so bear with me 30 seconds.
Hi, everybody. We're just going to wait just a second to get started because it's time for getting everyone all in the same room. Be able to see you guys pretty
I think I know what the problem was. I think I forgot a /.
You forgot a /. Okay.
So let me try and add it back on there. I know, Jared. I know.
Give us a second. I know Jared's in the room.
I'm doing my best.
Jared,
okay?
Jared, pink bag of goodies, $2.50.
You're going to want it, okay? you specifically are going to want it.
Your pink thing, $2.50.
Okay.
All right, here. See it doing something now. We have a lot of people that are definitely wanting to do this and claim the things that they want. So I'm just waiting for. I'm gonna be able to share from Facebook here in a second. Hopefully it'll pop up and do the thing.
You look?
No, it's just not going like.
What the heck? It says it's sending video signal.
Well, I can see it on my screen, the video, but it doesn't say go live.
Okay, I'm gonna move your computer for a second.
Okay.
Just talk to the folks.
All right, everybody. It's okay. So
you know what we forgot to do, Miss Jen?
What?
Complete post details.
Oh crap. That's what it's doing. Okay, so we're gonna get this rocking and rolling for everybody that wants to watch off CBSN. So I'm not gonna do anything really crazy before then. And Chaz is on his way. He did a fun thing by going and ending up, I don't know where he went, maybe to eat or something. So he's on his way up to the room. So we're gonna have Chaz Graves from the Adventure Bee, which is awesome store near me. I'm super thankful to have a fellow store that we send people to each other all the time. He's a super nice guy. So get to have a good time here. ComicsPro, if you don't know, is a really crazy, cool, professional organization. It's the only one in all of the world that's a professional organization for comic book professionals. And we meet together once a year. And that's publishers, like tons of publishers, a bunch of creators now. It didn't used to be so. It used to be less creators, but now there was I think the list was 25 creators, something bigger than that this year. Tons of industry parties, especially since we're here in the LA area where a lot of them are.
Speak up.
Okay, I'll talk louder. I need to have Chaz here because he talks really loud. And the other fun thing about that is that they give us this really awesome, only available to us swag. So there is some of the stuff that is going to be promotional material that might be from just a convention exclusive, but a lot of it's going to say ComicsPro. And there were about 200.
There were 200 and change retailers, 230 retailers, over 200 presenters, creators, vendors, publishers, that kind of stuff, and another 70 professionals, so almost 500 people this year, if not a little over 500 people this year for ComicsPro. To the point where we outgrew this venue. Marco, who was in charge of ComicsPro, who's the director or the executive director of ComicsPro, thought, "Oh, we'll be able to be here for a couple more years before we outgrow this wonderful hotel in Hollywood," and that is not the case.
All right, now I'm going to go to where I can actually see our stream and comments.
Well, I got StreamYard here if you watch. I got StreamYard here if you watch.
Okay, so everybody has
CBSN.
If it's all of it, done. Okay, Jared, so tell me what you mean by all of it. It is
should we just start with it?
Yeah, we'll start with it because we have, so this is what's so cool about this feed. So I have my copies that are available. Chaz is going to have his copies available, and if Kyle has them, his copies are available. It is going to be a little bit of logistics fun to get them all shipped to you because we're 3 different people, but don't worry about that. We'll figure it out. Do fill out your form if you're watching, please. And
I'm going to put it in CBSN. That way everybody fills out the same form.
Yeah.
And then I will disseminate the information to everybody.
Yeah.
That way, I can just forward the emails to Miss Jen and to Chaz.
Perfect. So Chaz will have his soon. I'll tell you, I know how many copies I have of this, which I ended up going because of the way they do them here, it's one per person. But if you do kind of like it's like, if you do extra stuff and go to more opportunities for them to talk to you about what they're doing next, sometimes they hand you another one. So it's really nice. So sometimes I end up with 2 of these things, which is one of the things that happened this time. So this is the sealed Exquisite Corpses Rascal Randy binder. I have not opened it up, so it is untouched, completely untouched. So these are $2.50. And if you're wondering where I got all the prices from, I literally spent all night last night scouring to see what the value of these things are in the secondary market. And they're so, so rare. Like one of the books I'm going to offer tonight, I know there's only 99 of. And also I know there's another one that has an even lower amount, because it was only people that were at the event and stood in line and got to meet Legendary Franco. So there, this is, you can claim, I have 2. So you can claim one of them. Please don't claim them all.
And I've got 1.
And you've got Kyle, and then however many Chaz has. So we'll assume he has 1.
Minimum 3.
Mm-hmm.
So how much is that, Miss Jen? I don't remember.
$2.50.
$2.50.
Great. There's a crazy amount of people that are after everything Exquisite Corpses. I have more Exquisite Corpses goodies also, but if you want the Rascal Randy, only this event stuff, that's where it is.
Brainy says they let him in as well, those crazies.
Oh, you're supposed to be working, my friend.
Brainy, bring me sandwich.
All right, as yours.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We're going to start with some less expensive stuff. I know that just about make your brain explode. I apologize. I'm going to do some of my ash cans. Now, these I'm going to do at what I'm guessing is way below the market, because I didn't look these up. I just wanted to get you guys something very cool. And again, if you're going to claim from me, it's totally fine. All my shipping rates are very inexpensive. You can claim up to $10, and it's only going to take $6. Up to 20 books only cost you $8. So, and I am going to ship them. They're being hand carried by me back. So it'll be on me all the way. And I've got a special box that I have that will keep them all safe. So they're going to be minty.
So if you're new here and you don't know what's happening, if you want something that we show, like the pink crazy folder, and mine's a little beat up because like I got like leftoversies because I didn't get to go to all of the things.
Oh,
look at the middle of the thing. Look at the middle of the thing.
Okay. Well, you're gonna get mine first.
Yes. But so maybe we do mine for like $2.25. Anyway, after Miss Jen sells her, just type claim and the thing in the chat on whatever platform you're watching on. If you're on CBSN, just type the name. You don't have to put claim because Facebook has weird moderation rules. But type claim and the thing in the chat, and we will get it pulled for you. If you don't hear us acknowledge it, say it a couple of times, because you know there's been some weirdness on some of the platforms.
Here comes the Chaznator.
Yes, hold on. I'll
get
into my weirdness later.
We gotta wait. With the empty chairs. Chaz, can you bring one thing? This is your spot.
Is this me?
Yeah. Just keep it on the screen.
Whoa! It's live.
Test is live. AP. Way to go. You did it. Chat, Brainy. So by the way, if you see us looking at multiple screens, it's because we're live right now on YouTube, Facebook, where else?
Twitch,
Instagram.
Not OF.
I forgot Instagram. I'll put it on Instagram here in a minute.
Okay, whatever. So we're live everywhere. So we're checking to make sure we don't miss anybody's stuff. This is Chaz. Chaz, tell them everything about yourself. I said where you're from.
Oh, thank you very much. Chaz, the rock and roll nerd. The adventure begins. Conroe, Texas, right down the street from Miss Jen, the queen of comics.
Yeah.
And I just love comic books. Hello, Brady. Oh, that says chat, not Chaz. Never mind. I take my hello back. What are we doing, guys? I'm sorry. I'm late.
Okay.
We're selling
our stuff.
everything.
We're selling our stuff. We're going to talk about them. If you know anything about the thing I'm going to show, that any like secret inside stuff that we're allowed to say about anything, then you get to talk about it. All right. So Zach Kaplan's a really good friend of me. And you probably know him from my millions of times I tried to sell you Eclipse and Port of Earth and all that. Like Mindset is his new, or is it Mindset? Mind? The one where they like mess with their minds.
I think it's Mindset, right?
I think it's
Yeah,
Mindset.
I think so.
There's another mind something that's going on right now. So I always get them mixed up. So amazing writer. He's got 3 new books that are coming out through Dark Horse. So think about adding those to your polls. Just know that he's an amazing writer.
Jared.
Oh, Jared's got it. Okay. I got you, Jared. So just know that you should always keep your eyes on him. He lives here in LA, so it's very likely that everything that he makes is being at least run through a room of movie people to have it considered. Because I know that Port of Earth and Eclipse at one point were in like looks for development. I just don't know where they are now because the pandemic did a lot of crazy stuff. So this is one of his books that he's going to have coming out. This is Only the Savage Are Left, and it's a giant kaiju book. This is just a regular ash can, so I don't think it's exclusive to the event, but just like anything else, there's not going to be a bunch of them around. Like your LCS is probably going to get one. So if you want my one, it's $5.
The Monster Apocalypse rips June 2026.
I think I had one of those as well for sale.
Yeah. So we'll tell you if we have more than one of a thing. And I'm keeping notes about all of it.
Oh, there's
like
a whole
I'm
bunch of
the,
things
like I'm a
that they're
secretary.
excited about.
All right. This one sounded really cool. Okay. So Ignition Press is a newer company, but it's run by people that had their fingers in other companies that you're definitely familiar with. Like, boom. So awesome. Okay. I don't know if you've seen this like little show that no one's paid attention to called Extraction by some dude that used to play Thor until he got fat. Sad. And then he, like, I don't know, how did he magically become muscular again?
As a fat person,
He got dad bodded.
his fat wasn't even really fat. It was just less ripped than he had been.
You're talking about Chris Hemsworth because had you guys realize how many like hot Hollywood people are named Chris? The Chris, I just call them the Chris's.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Chris
think it's
Pine,
right.
Evans, Hemsworth.
Christopherson.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, everyone loves your shirt.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, Brady says the cat looks 3D.
And Norman's on. Seat is on.
We got
Playing
Pat. From,
Only the Savage. That's
Yep.
David Moore claiming one. There's another one available if you want. If anyone else wants one, David. I'm gonna write it down because these are the things I didn't have like a normal sheet for. So David Moore wants.
Pat is here from Cherry Capital.
Hey, Pat.
Only Savage.
Thank you for the love of the shirt. My daughter hates it, so anytime she acts up, I'm like, you better be good, or I'm gonna wear this kitty cat shirt. She's like, Dad, please, no.
Hey, Henry Barajas is here. Hi, Henry. Good to see you too.
Oh, nice, dude.
I have a really cool full set of books from Henry. You will definitely have to fight over it because I only have one of them. Our chats are delayed. We like our delayed chats.
Well, okay. I've been opening a lot of windows and getting things going in places because I'm discombobulated. So, like, our chats may be a little delayed, but, like, also Kyle is very delayed.
It's going to be fun.
At least by a year.
Just go with it. We're all so tired, so we might be delayed.
Talk to my kindergarten teacher. More like 4.
Oh, right on.
I'm going to get back to this. Okay, so Extraction has had 2 seasons, right? I'm hoping you've seen it. It's a really great Netflix show, I think. Super awesome, especially if you like a lot of guns fighting. They are going back and doing a little bit of like an origin story, I believe. They're doing Tyler Rake Extraction story. It's going to be written by Andy Parks. And they had these awesome ash cans, and Andy was here to sign them. So I'm going to say $10. I only have one copy of mine, and I don't know if anyone else has any copies. So one copy is available at 10, and we can figure it out.
I have an ash can. I don't have a signed one.
Okay.
I don't have a signed one either. You signed it at the table?
Yeah, this was during the the what do they call it? Exhibit hall.
Jared wants to know if I opened my pink envelope. I did not. Although I am of the kind who totally will if you want me to.
Oh, he's opening it up to show it to you.
Ooh.
That's crazy.
This would be nice.
So if you want this one, just say Rake. Rake is 10. Rake is, I always think to myself, how in the world do they decide on the names for these guys? And I'm thinking to myself, like a rake in terms of like Bridgerton is someone that plays around. Like he's a player. So maybe he's a player.
Empty. All right, let's see what's inside.
Exclusive
corpse is top secret. That's a top secret. We can't show this. This is live. That's top secret. We can't show this.
I think we can show it. It's not even bought.
It's already been botted. So you pull it out, and this is cool. Odin.
Yeah, that's the big property that I started talking about while we were here. It looks really dope. It is a group going to kind of like worship an ancient god, but that ancient god is not kind to them. Many bads.
Is this the one that they get really, really crazy? No, this isn't it. This is the other. No, this is. This is. They said they're going to have the for mature readers pasted on the cover because this deals with everything, and it is bad to the bone. And I'm talking about some of the bad stuff, not cool motorcycle riding bad stuff. It deals with like Nazis and like violence of all kinds. I don't know what I could say on the interwebs, but yeah.
We call them Nazis.
Nazis
when we're live.
Nazis. Anyway,
and flip the book. They want to see what the cool thing is the other side. That's what they really want the book for.
Rascal Randy.
He's
back.
I mean, hopefully you've read the series. Like, he does not make it very far, but the cool thing that they're going to be doing is doing a bunch of origin stories soon for all the cool assassins that are part of the Exquisite Corpses. And this is going to be the origin story for that character. So yes, totally flip. So that's what's in them.
So and that little sticker.
Yeah,
and the sticker.
The little Odin sticker that I was showing off.
Hey, Doghouse, how you doing?
Is that what you were looking for there, Jared?
Jared was making sure that that's the thing. By the way, if you just joined us, we just showed what the top secret Exquisite Corpses pink folder has in it. On the internet, all over the place, they're $350 because they're a highly coveted item and they were only available here. So if you want one, we still have some of those available.
Miss Jen has one more, and I have this one that is now open. So we'll do it for 200 or is it 350 or 250?
250. So you want to
we'll do mine for 225 because I opened mine.
Yeah, you touched it.
And oh no, the string disappeared.
It's
a $25 book.
No, I found it.
Oh, never mind. Found it.
The string that holds it together. Oh my gosh.
Dude, that's like that's like losing He-Man's sword.
It's like when somebody cuts a Marvel value stamp out or something.
No. It's like losing the Sword of Omens. Let's get it straight.
Okay.
Live from the 405, we have our awesome friend Matthias over at Nowhere Comics and Games. Oh, Games and Comics. I always get it backwards. Don't hurt me.
He has a bunch of this stuff too.
He's on his way home, so he's not around.
You're right. So if you go to his shop, you could probably get it from him there.
Oh yeah.
You were asking about the little orange card blind bags. I don't know. This might appear in this show.
Kevin Smith, yes. Timu Kevin Smith. Bucci Snoochies over here, gang.
Yeah, I don't have that one, Jared. Like I said, I didn't get to go to all of the things because some of us had to work. But
so sometimes when you are local to me and if I say, hey, emergency, I need help at a convention, I remember that. And so I have the rarest of rare items to bring back for Jared. At the Tiny Onion party, they had branded water with a Tiny Onion logo on it. And I'm bringing that back to him. I took the water out. Sorry, because I'm not going to fly around with water. So anyway.
Plus onion flavored water. That was pretty gross. But Jen seemed to like it.
Okay. Matthias is coming back. Matthias, if you want to come and join us in the room, we'll send you a text.
I will text you the room number.
All right. There's a lot of really awesome stuff. Sorry, this show might run crazy long. All right. This is Midnight Factory Spotlight. What?
I said this is so good. The artwork in here is
awesome. I know. This is really, really cool. Okay. So this does not have branding. Who is this? Oh,
it's a collection.
Okay. So this is from my friend Schmalky, who does 70 in Darkness. We Don't Kill Spiders. One Last Trick. So this was only available if you went the very first night to the exhibit room because his wife was there representing. So this one is pretty darn rare. And if you liked any of those books, support everything they do, please.
Did you see David Moore claim Only the Savage? I recognize I'm 8 minutes at least behind.
I do have Only the Savage for David.
I'm all caught up now. Unless you're on Instagram.
So if you like any of those books, you've been following him and want to have this super rare thing that he offered only during that, it was like a 3-hour event that you had to actually go there with a purpose. Got this one for $10. And I'll probably just give it to him, honestly. So it's called Midnight Factory, which gives you an idea about all 3 of those titles. It says your one-way ticket to midnight is here. Join us. And again, I like to do is just
We need
write
to write a song
midnight
called
factory.
One Way Ticket to Midnight.
Dungeon Crawler Carl.
Vault was not here this weekend.
They weren't, but somebody like mentioned it like in a presentation and at a round table it was mentioned. Maybe somebody who's releasing it.
Probably one of the book
Right.
distributors.
But nobody really went into it. They're like, we all know you love this book, so we're gonna bring it to you. But that's about it as far as that went.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Vault was not here. What was I was told something about why Vault wasn't here. They were at OAX, or they were elsewhere located.
They got
doing
lost
a
in their
show
own
this week.
vault. It's a vault of mazes.
Okay. So it was cool. Weirdly, there were conventions that were here representing, including Rose City, right? And New York Comic Con, which was super dope. And they brought this super awesome Ryan Otley cover, which is really neat because it has a bunch of Invincible characters on it. This is the New York Comic Con 2025 little ash can super awesome book. And that one's $50. It has a really cool thing on the back. It saves you a bunch of money because to fly to New York is super expensive, and to get a hotel room there is a car note plus 10. There's a lot.
And I believe they did one the year before, kind of the same format. So if you have that one, then now you got a pair.
Yeah, right. The shiny gold book. We're going, Brady, you're gonna have to tell me if you're claiming anything, because
Oh wait, hold on. If Brady's comes up on the screen, that just means he's buying it. So
Well, that's only at the charity auction that Brainy buys everything everyone else wants.
he just sit here. Okay, I got it. Right on. Very cool. I like it. Brady speaks.
Did Joe sign? Which Joe?
I don't know which Joe. Which Joe?
Jared, which Joe?
G.I. Joe did not sign.
Joe Theismann was not here.
Also
either.
not Joe Camel.
I'm excited about this one. I love this
so
book.
much.
All right, so I did not bring any of my prints, but I'll do them on a different show for you guys because it was just like crazy.
This is not for sale. I
NFS.
can't have it.
NFS. I will have one for sale later. If you actually, I can just make up a price, I guess. Des Malchian was here, famous for his many roles that we love, but probably most famous for Polka Dot Man.
Yes.
But everyone mostly loves him for his time as what is the devil one?
Late Night with the Devil.
Late Night with the Devil.
He was the Dexter, and he happens to be one of my really good pals. I loved him. I still love him. I don't know why I loved him, but this is Joe.
I actually found out from him that his parents live in Galveston, and he comes near me all the time, which blows my mind. So hopefully he'll stop by the store sometime and just like freak us all the way out.
And that would be awesome. He's been telling me that for at least 10 years.
So the reason the
busy.
poster is not for sale, and I'm just going to tell this story first. Todd McFarlane signing. I couldn't be bothered to care. I do not care about Todd McFarlane. David Desmelchian had me lightheaded. I was stammering. I was sweating. Okay? I don't generally go in for that, but if he asked, sure.
There's something about him as soon as you're in his presence. It's just like
he has
all positive, and he loves everything and everybody.
has like
He's very
charisma.
passionate about comic books.
And
Hi, Tom. Hey, Michael.
Yeah, but this book right here is so dope.
All right, so this is the one thing that, other than our signed poster, I actually have a signed poster that is not personalized to me. Make up a price. Make up a price.
Me?
Yep, make up a
For
price.
that?
Yep.
Oh, you can only get it here, black and white. With
$7 billion.
both of them. Kilpatrick did it as well.
Mhm.
2 signatures. What? Like
$7 billion.
Oh man, that's at least Polka Dot Man. He's hot right now. 50 bones? $50? Is that too low? $50?
You said the word, so it's $50.
Is it $50?
I
don't know.
have regrets.
Huh?
No, $50 is fine. If you want the one that is not personalized to me, which is fine, only one copy because, of course, you heard Kyle is not selling it, but $50 for that signed by the awesome David Desmalchian. And if you can say his name correctly, you get to have extra points.
Here's this. He told me this when we first met. It's like that small chin. That small chin. Like that small chin. That's how you remember.
Oh, that's easy.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So this is the cool book that he was here to start getting everyone excited about. The company's name is Panic, which actually is being distributed out now through
Panic is a subsidiary of
Superpowers?
Rocket ship.
which
Rocket
is
ship.
being distributed through Lunar.
So there you go. If you're trying to get it from your little LCS, that is how you ask them for it. But this is called The Accessories, which is super cool horror. And this is kind of a flippy book. Oh, and it actually says it on the other side. The rocket ship logo is on there. This is an unautographed one, but they did give it to us here. So I don't know if this is like something that's only exclusive to the event. It does not say ComicsPro on it. So I'm assuming it's just a general preview. So my one copy is $5. Because I'm trying to make some affordable stuff. It's not going to break the bank because there's lots of stuff later on that's going to hurt your pocketbook. So,
And this is like all the famous monsters who are putting together like slave zombies and whatnot. And slave zombies are like, oh yeah, dude, we can totally take over these guys. It's a mutiny of minions.
Unless something rapidly, seriously changes,
David
when
Clayton.
that book FOCs, David will be joining us on the EXP on the Order Up show to talk about the book in more detail.
I got you, David. I got you your own thing. David claimed it just ahead of seat on our CBSN page. By the way, if you're just joining us, our stream is live a lot of different places. So if I look like I'm a crazy person and don't know where to look, that's why. We've got a million different screens running right now.
There's also a fly in the room.
There is not.
There's not a fly.
No fly in the room.
You're just looking all over the place. Good baby.
I can send Chaz the link and he can add it to the pages for the Adventure Begins. If you want.
Good.
We could go so many places where our heads would explode.
That's true.
It's like everywhere. Okay. This is from Alien Books. Alien Books is a great company that also took on all of the Valiant stuff. So you might be familiar with Alien because of their Valiant offerings, but they also have a ton of other really awesome things.
Okay.
Well, this is from Alien Books. Alien Books is a great
It's us from the past.
I'm time traveling. And this is their ash can for Tarzan and Zorro. Again, this is one that was not, I don't think, branded just for the event, but it was given to us so we'd have a little idea of what is coming from them. And I love both these characters. It would be funny. Oh, wait a minute. Are they together? Because that would be a dope story. I didn't even think about that.
That would be kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
He's like,
nope, separate story.
Swinging through the jungle and just accidentally swings on like a pirate boat.
Hold up. This is Zorro by Howard Chaykin. What? Okay. That's going to be a cool story. Who's doing that one? Tarzan Beyond is Steve Orlando. That's awesome. Okay, so this little ash can is $5 also. I only have one. Grab it. You have to be everywhere, Brainy. You have to be everywhere.
Jin as a time lord. Just
so funny. Again, if you claim anything, please fill out the form. We've got it at the top of the chat. Unless you've bought from me before, and then don't worry about it. I got you.
Oh no, send it because in case then I buy something, from me or buy something Chaz's that he wants to sell. Like if he says, "Oh, for that much money, I'll sell mine."
Oh yeah, that's right.
Then I can disseminate the information.
Oh yeah, I could send it to you after I get home because it's currently being shipped to an undisclosed location.
By the way, this is the one stack of books that the company themselves, thanks Dynamite so much. They knew that I was going to be doing this show and they were like, we're going to hook you up. So everybody can claim some of these. These are awesome. Usually your LCS will get one copy of this and everyone fights over it. I don't know if you have Thumbmore or what at yours, but Rochambeau. There are cool things like this. I know you know that they're already doing Silverhawks and Thundercats. They've got a bunch of cool crossover story, like a big, gigantic universe crossing over event coming soon. It's going to be in April. So I just want to let you know all about it. If you want to have some sneak previews of it, they're also going to do this really awesome thing. They said as the series comes out, they're going to have a little Thundercat or a Silverhawk in the corner. It's going to tell you which piece of the storyline you're buying because it's going to jump around in those titles and the ones that are tied to it. So just going to let you know, I think if you just tell them you want to have the Thunderhawks event, then that's what you're getting. So this one is the ash can for Thunderhawks, which puts them together. This is Ed Brisson. I have 10 copies of this. These are just $5.
Thunderhawks.
Ah!
I told him, I said, if there is not a Thundercat out there with a ripping on a guitar at some point, because that's one of the
Oh yeah, that would be
Silverhawks things, then I don't know
You have
anything.
to have like a kitty cat mohawk.
Michael gave me my name. Michael Stanford's over on CBSN giving me my name. He gives me one every single show. It is, are we looking at the future attempt at our first comic nerd presidency run? If so, I will vote for President Jen. Yes! That's too much work. I don't want to do that.
Oh hell, President
All right,
Jen.
Thunderhawks is going to Norman and David Moore and Jason Smith and Mr. Towers.
Wow.
Everyone's getting their own page, by the
Duke.
way.
And Unknown 869.
Right on. We'll send it to your mother, anonymous.
T-Hawks. I have to make sure that my shorthand makes any sense to me. And then who are the others?
Okay, so we have Duke Towers, we have Jason Smith, we have Unknown 869.
T-Hawks. This will be faster once I get everyone's name down one time, because I'm just going to give everybody their own page. Mr. Towers is DA. Just know everyone's top secret names.
We're gonna have it stuck in my faith.
We still have some if you guys want to get in on it. And then Unknown. Oh, TJ also. Sorry, TJ. I'll get you that name. TJ.
Only a few left.
Hawks. And I know. Are you okay? Did you cough up a lung?
It hit me just right. That was a good one.
This ash can screeches to perfection with the Thunderhawks.
All right. I think I got everybody. Oh,
then,
Robert C.
Yep, and you got Norman,
Norman.
also wants a Tarzan Zorro.
Okay. Oh no, this is gonna be bad if they start running away from me. I'm gonna have to have a little sheet pile. Thanks, Tarzan Zorro. Sorry, thanks to everybody for your patience. This is different than my normal setup, and I don't have bags and boards on them right now because it's just like makes it super hard to move everything around. So
yeah, I think it's all like glossy in the cameras.
And let's see,
like it's got some schmutz on it.
And if you don't hear me say your name, I'm going to try to make sure I say things out loud as I do them. Just let me know, and I will get you hooked up. All right, Seat. I got your T-Hawks. Lord help me. So here's the problem. I kind of write like a doctor. Dr. Comics, even though I'm not a doctorate.
The only doctor of comics is Christy Blanche.
That's right.
Oh.
She's the only doctor of comics.
She's actually
A doctor.
a PhD
It's really cool.
in pop culture and English literature.
All right.
Or something like that.
Here is the related. There's 3 related books here. This one's going to be harder because it's the Thundercats X Silverhawks. This is Declan Shelby writing. And you know you like Declan. This is the 1 of 15 part of the books. And so if you just put X, I will know that you want this one also $5. I have 10 copies of this that they gave me. So stop dying.
Matthias, Chaz made me laugh, and then I choked on the laughing, and I already have a headache, and I thought I was going to die, okay?
Rest in peace, Kyle.
If I fall over, just step over me on the way out.
Again, just X for this one.
He can't die, not allowed. That's what it says. He
That's
can't
true,
die,
Jay.
not allowed?
Sure, Jay. He just doesn't want to work every day.
Oh, right on.
And then last but not least of the ash cans that we're going to get to the big books and stuff is the other Tide book. This is the 2 of 15 ash can. I got you, Towers. Is Mumra the Ever Living. For your big fans that like the big bads, this one's also going to be written by Declan. So, and it is all part of the exact same event. And it's really beautiful. So,
You also need Thunder X whatever for Jason Smith.
Okay, let's start writing everything down. So X for Smith. X for Smith. Okay.
David Moore and Norman.
X.
And then we need Mumras.
Wait a minute. Norman. I gotta look at my other one too. Hold on.
What was another one? Jason? Very nice.
And then over on CBSN, I got more, which I already have down. Norman. Oh no, these are the exact same one. And Norman says Mumra. Okay.
So then for Mumra, Duke Towers, Jason Smith, Norman. Is there anything that Declan isn't writing anymore? Yes, it's the things that are being written by Dennis Camp.
It's so true, right? I think that's so funny. All right. So more I got down for X. Did more have a Mumra? Not yet. All right. So let me know, David, if you want to have a Mumra. Jason Smith got a Mumra. Norman got a Mumra. Unknown, I think, called a Mumra.
Yes.
And an X, right?
Wait, I don't see Unknown calling a Mumra.
Unknown. Oh, Mr. Towers. Sorry, Mr. Towers. Okay.
Duke Towers had a Mumra.
Mumra for
Uh,
Towers. Smith is who I'm missing, I think.
TJ needs an X as well.
Okay. Got Smith. TJ.
Hello, gang. I'm doing absolutely nothing.
You are
Hello.
doing everything. You're keeping this crap all together while
Yeah.
we write this down.
Yes.
Cool.
You're giving everybody something to look at while Miss Jen and I scratch notes like crazy people.
How about this? Chat, were you here? What was your favorite part about ComicsPro? Why don't you put that in there? That way,
Yeah,
while
a
they're
lot of
writing
people like
things down, we can converse.
That's right. All right, I think I've got it. I'm going to try not to miss everything. Okay, so this other stuff is going to be much more rare. And so I actually don't need to do that other part because I'm just going to write your names next to it. So, all right. Here we go. We're going to get nuts. I'm actually gonna
Oh,
take-
this one's fun.
I'm going to take all
And
that.
I
Right.
like an aspect of this cover.
Go, talk about it.
So, hello, darkness. I like it because if you notice at the bottom, instead of hello, darkness, it says hello, ComicsPro. That way you know it's ComicsPro exclusive. These things are selling like crazy. These covers are amazing.
Here's how you know that it's ComicsPro. There is an actual logo at the bottom that says ComicsPro, so no one can fool you into thinking that it was a ComicsPro exclusive without it saying ComicsPro on it. So that's how they do it.
You know that thing where you see a logo and you just know what the logo says and you don't actually read it, your brain just feels it? Yeah, I didn't realize that said hello, ComicsPro.
Yeah.
I looked at it earlier and I'm like, okay, it's hello, darkness. Like,
Right.
my brain just...
So
Yeah.
just know there are no, it's not defects on this. The paper that they use for the cover accepts a lot of this dark ink weirdly, and so it makes it a little bit ripply. That is part of the production part of the book. It's not something that's damaged about it. So $50 is what these are going for, and I have one copy.
Yeah, and you can find this cover with the hello, darkness, but I believe the witch's face is a different color. I
Yes.
believe it's green.
Yes. Okay.
That's another way.
So, see, you said hello, but at the time in which you said it, she had not said the price. Are you making a $50 claim of hello, darkness?
Just making sure we don't want to put words in your mouth.
We also have a copy of, we also have a second copy, which was my copy that is for sale.
Oh, okay. We have another one if someone else wants to claim it.
Ooh, two. The adventure of space cadets begins. That's right. Your adventure in space begins right here.
It is
With
the perfect
Kai.
crossover. Our names are like made together.
It is, right? It's a good crossover.
That's what we'll call your convention when you start it. The Adventure of Space Cadets.
I just like to speak at conventions. I will not run one.
We'll just do it in Jen's parking lot.
Okay, we'll do it at Chin's parking lot.
So, seat, if you want to have that, hello, just let us know.
All right, Seed is claiming.
All right, so darkness goes.
So we have one remaining hello, darkness.
So funny. I'm just writing seat down like it's a real name. That's awesome. Okay. Next.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
I know that the like the pink thing was like a really rare thing, but this to me seems much more rare because the other ones are all over the internet, but this thing seems like it's some kind of weird unicorn. I had to like do all kinds of like crazy word searches to get it to come up at all.
Wait,
'cause,
before
like,
you show that, before you show this, sorry, because you said, do you only have one pink to give away?
no, I have two pinks.
Have they both been claimed?
One.
Only one's been claimed.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
great.
we have the one that came out of the bag
And mine.
to look at.
Oh,
It's
okay.
$2.25 because someone's touched it with their fingers.
Oh, gotcha.
It's a little
Okay.
beat up. It's got some. I got the leftovers because again, some of us have to work.
No, okay, right on. I got you. Never mind.
Towers wants the other Hello Darkness, which is going to come from.
Okay, I got you, Duke.
My fault.
Okay. I thought there was another question that I missed. Okay, you were talking about like the purpleness of this. Were you talking about like we were clarifying the pink? Is that
Yeah.
what you're doing?
And what I was gonna do if like they were all sold, I have an extra pink that I would totally
Okay.
donate to
So
the
there's
show.
another full price pink if anyone needs that. Because that's going to be, I think that's probably it's not the hottest thing that's going to come out of here, but it's one of the hottest just because of. But this one is some kind of crazy unicorn, like I said before. It's called Direct Reserve. It is something that's coming to children. Number 1 is a total purple blank with the symbol of the Order of St. George on it. And on the back, it has all the information about it, including the fact that it's a direct reserve right here. And this crazy purple thing is $150. Don't hate me. It is literally what it's going for.
If there's more interest in another Hello Darkness, Matthias is offering a Hello Darkness at $50 as well.
All right, very cool. And Unknown said I did claim Mumra and X. Not sure if that was officially confirmed.
I'm gonna write that down now so I can.
But yeah, that purple blank is a beautiful, beautiful book, and it seemed like a lot of people had their eyes on it.
I have one of those as well. What is she selling it for?
$150.
Okay, I have one of those as well.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Right. Okay. The next one. I'm gonna move my other one out of here. This is like feeling like so scary. I've got a super secret stash over here that means are gonna stay safe. So
My baby's got a secret.
Mhm.
Ooh, yeah.
all right. This one is
This is why we can never do a show together.
from this is a
'Cause
Dark
we're laughing.
Horse. This is Dark Horse, Tomb Raider, Sacred Artifacts. This was a book that they gave to us at this event, but as far as I can tell, it is not like branded to the event, so it doesn't have a Comics Pro on it, but it does have a known like value. I have looked it up. So it is what we call a vegan. We do it like that on here, so you won't type in the word virgin because if you do, you might get kicked off of the internet. So don't do that. This is Tomb Raider, Sacred Artifacts. So if you just do Tomb or Raider, whatever. This is a really awesome book. That is just $40.
Charlie,
Hey, darling!
Charlie, there's 3 of us here, but I concur.
They're two good-looking retailers. Yeah. Have you been popping in there, Kyle?
I'm just the disembodied voice.
He never does.
So I'm not pretty looking because I have no corporeal being.
Mhm.
They must be talking about the kitty cat.
So everybody, Charlie Stickney, awesome creator of the entire universe, White Ash, and a lovely human being. I was very honored to get to hang around and talk to him this week. So
It was really fun watching him and Blake meet for the first time, like in person, because like Blake's interviewed him a whole bunch, and like I've interviewed Charlie a whole bunch, but man, that was very fun. Like being like meet cute.
There was like a White Ash thing going on.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a preview or something? There's a White Ash something. Did I see one? Maybe it was just on a table. I don't. There's so many books.
I can't remember. I
Oh my
like
God.
priced some of this stuff like at 2 a.m. And also, I will say, when we get to the end of the show, if you want to make reasonable offer on things that were passed, not on things that are like super hot and people bought right away, but I will be open to them because we're like winging it by whatever people have got them priced for right now on the internet, and I want you guys to know that upfront that I'm being brave. Can you claim the EXP Sharpies? They're super rare. I think I only have like 3 or 4 left. Now, if you want an EXP pen, those we do have still. They're super rare. We made them for this show, so they are an exclusive to ComicsPro.
And I will tell you, whatever Sharpie, I mean, that marker was great. That fine tip was nice
Sharpie.
for. Yeah, no, but sometimes Sharpies can be like
Right,
rounded with
sometimes
a
they
thick. This was fine point when artists were signing. You guys did a great job on those for sure.
So TJ, I explained that that these ash cans are ones that Dynamite gave to me directly at the event, but they are the kind of like the ones that your store usually gets one of as kind of a promo item. So that's why they were just $5. So they're not super, super crazy, rare, one in the universe ComicsPro event things, but they are for fans of that event. What I've seen over and over again is the actual ash cans for everything Dynamite puts out, because they only put out a tiny amount of them, they do end up being fairly rare. So they're not a bad idea for if you're not just collecting them and want to read the story synopses in advance because you're a big fan. They turn out usually to be a good investment anyway.
If you would have segued into a bad idea comic right there, that would have been awesome.
Jay,
there
to
are some bad
answer your, we have Sharpies. We had Sharpies.
We should auction out those last 3 Sharpies.
Should. How much you guys want them for?
You want to see happy retailers? Give them pens, notepads, and Sharpies.
And give them nice writing pens. These pens are great.
Yeah, those are really good.
And like Yen knows this. Yen gave me a Yen press pen.
Oh.
That seems like some kind of fun name.
Yeah,
Yen press
yeah.
pen.
In press pen.
Okay. How are Timmy and Tate doing? I did not see a Tate, but
Tate was
Timmy
here.
Was
I
Tate?
talked to Tate for like 10 minutes.
I was going to say he's such a quiet guy.
Mm-hmm.
He's like unassuming, very, very sweet. But yeah, Timmy was full Timmy. You know, like when people are like full Nick Cage, he was full Timmy.
Timmy was full Nick Cage.
That's true.
This one is fun. I love this series. It's so cool. Is that a number 1?
I'm going to show you the back of it to show you it is ComicsPro branded. This is with art on the front. Let's see if I can figure out who the artist is on here. Melikov.
I would consider this a sweet Christmas cover.
Christmas, because I know there's got to be a punchline to that.
Because Power Man, sweet Christmas. And Marvel. That's all it is. Nothing crazy.
So we were really, truly only given one of these. There's nobody that got 2 of these things. So this is the Black Cat. And it's $89, which is a weird price. But I told you, I priced them the lowest I could find them on the internet. So Black Cat ComicsPro, $89. I've got one. Kyle's got one. Maybe, I don't know, Chaz has one. His name has things in the room. But
Yeah.
we have at least 2 to claim.
I will say during registration, there was apparently all
Mr.
stuff
Towers.
that I did not pick up. I just, for instance, like the boom bag, which I thought was only a bag, and I knew we were going to get 27 bags from retailers, and it has stuff in it. But I did go back and they had like a few left, so I got to pick my mystery boom bag that had nothing from Boom inside the bag, but it was still pretty cool nonetheless.
Yeah, my boom bag had. I really thought Dark Horse published this thing.
That is dope.
Laura Olympus is like a really cool thing.
Should we show the thing that I got in my boom bag?
Tell the tale of the boom bag. So the boom bag was interesting because it was kind of like there was stuff in it and then it was like folded over closed. And this was part of the day, like when you first register, you go through kind of like here's your badge. Here is a like cool thing to put comic books in and pick up one of all these things. It's the very beginning of stuff. You know you're getting more stuff during the show. But this is like your first foray into cool stuff. And it's sometimes just like stuff in boxes. Like we got some of those like, those little square things you can like squishy.
Oh, Negos.
Yeah. Those are the best. These things. Yeah. So.
Blockies.
Mm-hmm.
This one's furry. It's weird.
Yes, I can. Duke, I will get you a show of the pink one.
Yeah, that's disconcerting, right?
But in them, when you open them up, it was a very sweet thing. I know there's some rare stuff that's like stuck in the books because there was a book plate and other things.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. So they all had like a Marvel book in it. I got just a regular Ultimate X-Men.
I got the Ultimate Black Panther #1.
Nice.
Yeah.
I think you win. Although, did you guys read the last issue of Ultimate X-Men? Like, come on. It's just like punch me in the face.
Yeah.
That was like just when you start to love those kids.
There was also a print that was signed. I don't know where it's from, but it looked like 2 fairy dudes on there.
Oh, yep. Crap.
Oh, there it is right there.
He's pulling out his stuff. We'll just show and tell.
Yeah. And the other trade paperback I got was Canary from Snyder, which I'd never read, but I think it's going to be dope.
Yeah, that stuff. Like if you can read Snyder stuff, that's not his like people usually associate him with his work on superhero books, but his other stuff is so good.
Here's the print that's signed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I got to get up here, don't I?
And that's from. I know what that's from.
If you don't ask me, and it's like it'll come up. But
Book plate, stickers.
Mm-hmm.
Katie Cook book plate.
Yeah. Pretty cool, man.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And they're Marvel things. Remember
they were like a little accordion set of bookmarks, but they
Right.
were for their super secret stuff that's coming out. So if you can find those, we can.
I don't have
spoil
those.
it. Oh,
Really?
what? All right. Well, I'll offer those in a future show because I don't have those with me in here either. All right. Here is the other Marvel offering from ComicsPro. And this is Wade Wilson, Deadpool #1. And these are 100. So just so you know, I can speak with authority. Always the stuff that comes from Marvel out of ComicsPro holds its value and increases. Like if you were paying attention back in, gosh, it might have been 8-9 years ago, they had a Silk one that they gave away that's now like a $500 book. So
That's insane.
Well, last year's Venom symbiote, they did a Venom last year, Venom #1. That is actually your first appearance of MJ as Venom
Yes.
in the suit with like the gold foil cover. Is like a $275 book right now.
Yeah.
Towers gets Deadpool.
They also did, which I thought was really cool, not this year, but the Ultimate Spider-Man #2 ComicsPro variant, where half of it was black and white.
Oh, I didn't get that one.
That was pretty dope.
So I also have a Deadpool if you're interested in a Wade Wilson Deadpool. And remember, I also have a black cat and a purple Something is Killing the Children's.
Ooh.
Perfect.
Can show Pink Comic later
Yeah.
when
Hold on.
So this is Duke when he came in a little bit late. So if you guys hear us talking about Pink comic book, this was the top secret book. So they had one available to us at, I think, Round Tables, and the other one you had to go to their awesome party.
Mm-hmm.
But that awesome party only had
100
copies. So if you didn't show up really fast, like have a good Uber driver or whatever, you didn't get one. So
And somebody on the screen was the last one to get a bag. It's from I don't know, that's what a bird told me. Is that true?
it's true. It was like
The last
I was like nervous because I saw them like it was getting down to they're like handed me the last one. I was like, what? Okay. I was so thankful. So anyway, that's why I have two of them instead of one. So that's what we're talking about, Mr. Towers. This is the $250 top secret Exquisite Corpses Rascal Randy flip book, which also has a new property that they're just going to start. That's the flip on the other side, which was why it's top secret. So they're starting a new series of Exquisite Corpses single shots that deal with the assassins and give you origin stories. Because I don't know if you read this book, but Rascal does not make it out of one of the early rounds. So that's the only way you're going to find out anything about him. So
Tiny Onion did it awesome this year. Not only did they have that, they had the Fox masks. They had the card game in full, and then they had the little extra packs. So yeah, man, we're super excited about that.
Yeah. Rascal's still alive. It's possible. It's possible. All right.
So do we cover the Miss Jen?
Come here for a second. Come sit for a second and say hi.
Do we cover that Miss Jen has another pink thing, and then I have one that is discounted because it's beat up?
No, not yet.
Okay.
So this is great. This is like the first time I think all three of us have been, well, if he gets on camera, this will be the first time all three of us have been in the actual same camera on the history of EXP.
Hey.
Yeah. Because normally it's California, Texas, Michigan, that's a weird triangle.
Oh.
So just so that you know, you should put it on your schedule. I think that the most important show that we ever run is the Order Up show that Matthias does on Fridays that gives you all of the FOC information you need, like all the covers and all of that ahead of time so you can talk to your local comic shop and tell them what they need, what you need, and you don't be like, oh, I didn't know that cover was coming out. How would I have known?
And let's toot Matthias's horn and mine a little bit. We called Dork. Had Brett Bean on the show.
They said.
And White Sky.
Yeah,
we made the bad jokes about the blank.
Yes, we spent a bunch of time about White Sky and a bunch of time about the Crazy Cocaine Hippopotamus book, which almost killed me.
I believe wasn't the Murky Andolfo cover in the top?
Yes, it was. Yes.
Yeah.
That is going absolutely nuts right now. So, like, if you're one of them people,
so definitely watch it.
Then yes. And AP Murphy, I'm technically from Ohio.
I don't know where.
I work in Michigan a lot of the time. The shops I recommend in Michigan are Green Brain Comics with Dan and Katie Merritt, Big Ben's Comic Oasis in Allen Park, Rad Raptor Comics in Adrian, Michigan, and Top Comics in Traverse City.
I'm fanboying out on the camera here. I get to be between these two awesome celebrities.
Oh. What? Why do people keep saying that? I'm the
It's
cheater.
that daring beard and that dashing hair.
It's the T-shirt.
It's the T-shirt is what it is. I just sit up here and don't know what to do with my hands.
I do have to ask though, am I the first person to ever stalk you guys from the comments onto the show?
No, well, yes, probably. Oh, yes.
They
Like,
become,
like,
they become a showrunner.
I literally was on the other side of Los Angeles watching this as I'm driving through the freeways up until I got to the door.
By the way, if you are still here and you want to join the show, just message Kyle and we'll let you know where we are. And you can
Oh, that
come
would
join
be
the fun
cool.
show.
We'll just fill this whole thing up.
Yeah.
That's right.
So it looks like a Muppet Show in about 20 minutes.
All right, next up, this one is a subset of Dark Horse called Curious Objects. This is an awesome collectible. I don't know if you know this, but Hellboy and BPRD is super hard to get. Our back issues have been completely decimated. It's very popular right now, and the print runs are small, which is a shame. Mike Mignola has been killing it for years and years and years making this. And when I looked this up last night, I was not very surprised to know that this issue, which is The Crown, A Tale of Heck, it was going for $150. So that is what my copy is, and we've got another couple.
You know my
Jen
favorite thing
doesn't
about
swear.
that?
What do you know?
My favorite thing about that is this is the story of Hellboy's brothers in that naughty place down below, and it is written with Mike Mignola's brother.
Oh,
Oh my God, it's Todd.
Yeah. So it's a story of brothers by brothers.
Okay, that is so awesome.
that's pretty
And
dope.
how much is the Hellboy?
$150. And by the way, like I said, if you go on the internet and you're like, oh, Miss Jen, someone else has got a different price, just let me know and I'll make it that. Because I told you I was going to do them what the market is, but I priced them last night, and that was what the market was for that book.
Hey guys, I unfortunately have to run back down because
Go ahead, dinner.
I have my staff waiting with me. But this is the coolest thing. This is awesome to be on here. You know, yeah, we got to make this happen more somehow magically.
Oh, I think so.
Yeah.
I got to get a picture too.
All right.
Hold on. Get in here. There you go. Something
There
like
it
that.
is. I love this
Hashtag we are
game.
ComicsPro.
My
Yeah.
purpose is not to price gouge. You know, I'm going to tell you guys a story about why these books are so important. Thank you so much, Matthias.
She was born and raised.
See you later.
I'll see you later.
So the reason
See you,
why
dude.
the publishers
See you,
make these books for us is because it is quite expensive to come and take a week off from your store. So you are paying your staff to cover your shifts, and you have flight, and you've got 5 days of hotel and all those things. So the publishers are so sweet. They make these for us so that we can recover those costs, so we can be as smart as we can be about the books that are coming out, so we can make sure that you're as smart as you can be to get the books that are going to make you happy. So that's you. Just so you know, that's the story of this. This is not be like, well, Miss Jen's going to get rich today. This is Miss Jen being like, yay, I paid for 1 day of hotel.
Ain't that the truth?
Yeah.
Okay.
So this next book is $5,000. No, kidding.
No, it is
50
not.
spending $1 billion.
No, this one is awesome though. I love this cover. This is an Everly cover. Tom King's Helen of Windhorn. If you've never read this book series, it is so amazing. Unlike his normal stuff, honestly. Miss Jen donated a lot at the charity. I donate for the charity. We raise money for Bink, which is an amazing organization that takes care of book market employees and comic book store employees. So imagine that you have your car breakdown, or you need dental surgery, or you have a bad situation with your partner in life and you have to move out and you don't have any money to do stuff. Then Bink shows up and helps with those costs. And they also have a very good mental health program. So if you just want to have someone to talk to, because life all around is kind of a little bit scary for people, and everyone should reach out and accept that help if you are offered it. They also offer that help. So that's the charity that we raised $65,000 for.
And
Out of-
well, and it's higher than that now still.
Yeah, that was when that was shortly after the silent auction, so they're still tallying stuff.
Yep.
And also, if you think that you can't afford this service, you can, because it's totally free.
It's a free service if you
Yeah.
work for those
If
places.
you work for a bookshop or a comic book shop, call Miss Judy. She'll help you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she's
And
so sweet and awesome.
And it's Bink, BINC, or the book industry charitable organization. Really easy to reach out to them. Even if you just want to talk to Judy, she'll make your life much better because she's the sweetest person on the planet.
Jay, there was one item in the auction that I don't know if it's ready to announce yet, that when it came up, there was Elon Musk could have walked into the room with his credit card and couldn't have beat Miss Jen for that item.
Oh, this is very true.
I literally,
She's
for
not
the whole auction, I sat with my arm like this.
She did. She did. And it was very impressive.
Yes, it's bringing someone very special to our store. And I'm hoping to be able to live stream when that happens for you guys. So
Mhm.
That's going to be really cool.
I'm just going to have Chaz come over.
I'm coming.
Come over.
I'm coming. Red Rover.
The
I'm there.
bows she's thrown so far.
That was the biggest bow, man. Just
I don't
Brainy,
usually-
shut up.
Oh, dude, the fight between you and Brainy sometimes are great.
That's right. Okay, so the Helen of Windor, and I'm sorry, I'm totally being a dummy about this one. This one doesn't have the actual branding on it, but I couldn't find it anywhere else. It doesn't exist on the internet, so it has to have been made for us. This one is just $50. It's a really nice black and white cover. And
Mine
the
is
back
not-
is in blue tone.
Mine is not for sale, but because I love Bilquis and I want to meet
Mhm.
Bilquis, and I have something for design. But if you read Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow,
Mhm.
that is the artist from Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow, and it's of course Tom King, who almost let Batman get married that time.
Almost.
Oh, my.
Very close. Then I had a question from Todd. Did I see the Perlman's coming back to the role for the last movie in the trilogy? That makes my heart so happy because I love Perlman.
I don't have confirmation on that, but God, I hope.
That would make me really, 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 really happy. Okay. So I don't know if you guys know anything about Gary Vee. Gary Vee is like a super hype promotion guy who is known for this cool thing called V Friends, which is it's weird because it's like this super collectible universe, but the books themselves are all are animals that all have positive attributes. So I know he means for it to just be like a positive attribute thing, but it also like these things are so daggum expensive because he'll do drops on the internet for things and then they could go for crazy money. So they have a true following, these things.
They almost kind of remind me of Happy Tree Friends. Remember that internet sensation? And these are all like one-offs, right? So you can read the book for the most part.
Oh yeah, you don't have to have anything else from the universe. No. I think it's just about that creature and their positive attribute and how it works out. So if you want to have a feel-good book, there's where them in. All right, so this is the one that he made just for this show, which is so daggone rare. I don't want to touch it. But this is the ComicsPro 2026 exclusive. They only made 309 of this book. And that's crazy.
Do you know the story behind that?
No. Why is it 309?
So it's 309 because they were texting. They were like, how many copies do we need of this? And he went to put in 300 and accidentally hit the 9 because it's next to the O. And they were like, 309? That's weird. Okay, fine. So 309 is the number. It was originally supposed to be 300, but because of the typo, we got 9 extra copies.
Oh, okay. That's ridiculous.
That's really fun.
All right. So this one is about an enamored emu versus organized ostrich, which is so funny. It's a special referee. It's common sense cow. Oh, it's so funny. It mentions all of the different characters in the back, but this is truly the fight of the century. They're in the front, totally punching each other, kicking each other. I guess they got to be kicking because that's an ostrich. But this is a $400 book, and that's me marking it down from where it really is on the internet right now. It's stupid. And thank you so much for paying for my flight. Thank you.
Do you have these?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
They're down in the next part.
Okay. I was gonna say.
Can we just add stuff to this and be like, yo, can you get this? Or I should just go to eBay. This isn't my show.
It's a show. You can sell whatever you want on here. If you have
Can
one,
I?
you can say I have one too.
I do have one,
Mhm.
and I was hanging out with DJ and
DJ Coffee
Rugg.
and
Yeah.
Jim Rugg.
Jim Rugg. We're
Mhm.
hanging out talking about this, that, and the other. And I got one from the round table, and Rugg was like, hey, do you want an extra copy? I was like, dude, I'll take an extra copy. And he signed it.
Oh, you got a more special one. What do you want to charge for something that's special?
I
or if
don't
you don't
know.
want to sell it.
I would like to sell it because he gave me 2. So,
Something more than 4, I would assume.
Jen, what would you sell it for? I don't know. I haven't looked at any of this stuff.
Okay, so we have to think about this in terms of like how many of that book that there only are 309 that exist on the planet. How many of them were signed by Jim Rugg?
I have 2.
Signed by
Both of
Jim
them
Rowe?
signed?
I have 2 signed by Jim.
Okay, so 2.
Uh-huh.
There are 2.
Oh, okay.
So yeah,
Okay.
whatever you want.
I don't know.
Store it.
Okay, well, this
it's
makes me
not
upset.
signed as 400.
Right. But I don't know how much his signature's worth.
It doesn't matter. It's
Right.
the rarity of the
You-
book with
you-
the signature on it.
You control the market.
I don't want to control the market. This is easier.
Well,
I'd be
whatever
like, hey, this is amazing
yours.
Spider-Man. I don't know. Let's circle back. How about we
We'll
circle
back. Offers being accepted. I guess.
Sure, yeah.
Okay. This
I'm not
is
good
my
at this
next
game.
round of goodies. We're still in V Friends, but these are things that are known quantities. These are things that he has produced, but they're still just as rare. He does them as drops, like I said, and there are these cool polybag goodies. Todd James says over on Facebook, emus are nasty. They use their breastbones as weapons. Also, I have friends that used to raise emus, and they're dumb as dirt. You can literally push them around, but if they're pissed at you, they can kill you with their kick. So it's kind of one of those things. Sorry to my emu friends out there.
You're
dumb
going to
as
get a whole
dirt.
bunch of emo hate now.
They're cute though. They're hecka cute.
Haven't you seen those
But,
Liberty Insurance commercials, Jen?
I'm gonna get hate mail from my emu friends. Oh,
That's an emo.
emu. That guy, did they play him as dumb too?
75.
75.
No,
That's
75.
how much a
for
rug
two
autograph
signatures.
is.
Oh, I was like, good lord.
So 475 is going rate for the autograph book.
Well, I don't know. Chaz can make up a number,
No,
but
no, that's
Jim's signature goes for about $75.
All right, here I have one of these. I don't have any more. I don't know if you guys. I know that Kyle has you at 12, issue 12.
I have a 5 and a 10.
Okay, issue 12 I could not find on the internet, by the way. This is why it's on the very bottom of my pile. I'm going to make it the same price as the other rare one that I could find, but I have no way of knowing. This is the one, the character is Mindful Minokawa, which looks like a prehistoric bird. One limited edition comic in this book. I'm assuming that they're all the same that are in here. Oh, no, that's not true. Rarity. Oh, there's a rarity guide back here.
Mhm.
There's sketch covers that are available. Gary V did a sketch cover. There's 4 that are Jim Rugg specials. There's
A lollipop
shimmer,
color?
cracked ice, hollow foil, silver gold, lollipop. Lollipop, do you lick it?
I don't know.
And a base one. So there's like all those possibilities in this. This one is $100 for playing, like the tables at Vegas.
Yeah, it's almost
what's in
kind of like when you're opening up your sports cards, you're looking for that 1-to-1 and all that jazz. One of the fun things was we were hanging at the table. They did not want to bring all of these books back, so we were just like opening them up.
Really opening? Okay, so what's the rarity really? Did you find anything really cool?
No, we didn't find anything too cool.
Mhm.
I mean, we found some of the stuff, but no like rare ones. Nothing popped
Mhm.
up. Now we weren't there for long. We just opened up a handful of them just to see, because we're like, it's the end of the round tables, and that was their choice.
No, it says there was an emu farm across from his high school. You could probably guess that. Just going to call around to a bunch of emu farms and say Miss Jen doesn't like emus. No. Say it the way I said it. Dumb as dirt. I did not say I don't like them. That's like messing up my words. Don't you dare misquote
Don't misquote Miss
Don't misquote
Jen.
me.
It's messed up.
I said what I said. Okay. V Friends number 10. This is the one that I actually know the value of. The ones that are on the internet are all marked at $100. For this one, which is the rare robot. And this one has all kinds of things, including a blue ticket to redeem the 1-in-1 metal cover.
That's cool.
So I have one of those as well.
Yep, you got that.
That's really cool.
I know that if I put those on, it's crazy. With those last year, the one thing that I got from him, because he didn't have these, I sold it in like 30 seconds. It popped it up. Those guys are like waiting for them to come up.
Yeah.
It's crazy. All right. And the V Friends number 5, this is part of the earlier part of the run. So it's funny to me that it is so much less. This one is just $30 and it looks like a zombie guy. What does it say here? Does it have a motivated monster? What they got against monsters?
I really want to crack one of these.
15,000. Yes. A lollipop cover, 10 gold, 55 silver, 99 holographic, 199 cracked ice, 299 shiver, and this is up to 15,000.
So okay, what is that one worth? What is Motivated Monster worth?
Motivated monster is just $30.
Okay, I'm cracking it.
Oh, nice.
It's opening. Okay, and this one seems like it should just go to my store. But this
Oh,
one
yeah,
is
cool.
issue 11, Adventurous Astronaut, which is kind of our thing. But and that was a very affordable $55.
Feeling like doing a dumb.
He's gonna
Why?
do a
We
dumb
don't
and open
see.
up one so you can try to see what they
Schrodinger,
look like.
Schrodinger's cat.
Mhm.
Looks like
So
a,
now we're getting
a
the fun stuff.
vegan variant.
It's an A.
Oh, is that an A? I just saw the back. My fault. Well, let's show
Oh,
the people what it looks
missing
like.
motivation.
This is what a cover A looks like.
Yeah.
Ooh, shimma shimma, shimma shimma.
You could look up and see what a known A is worth. That
Yeah.
way you can do some research.
Very cool.
Because it's
And
not worth $5.
What was a 10? What was the value on a 10?
The
'Cause
one
the dopamine on that was
that's the
fun.
one. That's the 100.
Okay, I'm not opening
Leave that one alone.
that's the one we were opening.
My brain needs so many foods.
Bring me sandwich.
Don't bring sandwich. I guess no, we're going out to eat. We don't need to bring sandwiches.
I gotta have a sandwich so I get through to go with eat.
Okay, these are really, really cool because it proves that I'm as dumb as dirt myself. I am an emu. I will just tell you this right now because I'm standing there at this big, like the very first day thing I was talking about, the big exhibit hall. And they have all these books on the table and they're like, you can get one of each. I was like, oh, that's awesome. That's super dope. And they start signing in them. And the guy sitting there who I don't recognize, I say, really, what do you do for a living? And his face is just like, he's very sweet. He's like, I'm in music. I was like, oh, okay, that's really cool. It's Franklin Jonas.
Bonus, Jonas.
So anyway, sorry, Franklin. I'm an idiot. I'm an emu in this situation. So it is signed by Franklin Jonas and Kurt Pyers. So these are Lost Fantasy. There's a bunch of different books.
It's Kurt Piers.
Piers?
Yes.
Ooh, thank you for teaching me the things.
I just learned. He corrected me.
The more you know.
I've interviewed him 9
Piers.
times and he just corrected me for the first time.
Oh, right on.
Like, bro, she just said something 6 times ago.
All right. And because this is like a super famous guy, I guess signing these books, I just came up with a price because they were all over the place for like the normal books because these are not special ones. They're just cover Bs, cover whatever.
And they sell like crazy, those Final Fantasy variants.
Mhm. Yep.
Very cool.
So like I said, I'm putting a random price on there that this is what I saw on the internet before we started, like last night. So if you want to make offers on these at the end of the show because you're thinking that's too expensive, that's totally fine with me. I'm not going to be all like about these prices. But all the Lost Fantasies I'm going to show you, I'm going to tell you what the cover is. They're all signed by both people, and I've got $50 on them because I don't know what Franklin's autograph goes for. So this one is number 5. They only had 5s and 6s, by the way. They gave me every cover for 5 and every cover for 6 that they had. This is the cool Final Fantasy cover, obviously, which is by Alex Diodo. So if you want the Final Fantasy Alex Diodo, you can claim it that way. You can just call it Alex, I guess. It's totally fine by me. But don't call it Lost Fantasy because they're all going to be Lost Fantasy. And then this one is the A cover, Maxi Dallo. Like I said, all autographed. I'm sure I'm going to hear that story echoed back to me over and over again. Miss Jen, I heard you were a dumb emu. Number 5, cover H. This is James Stocco, who I am obsessed with their art, especially when they do like the dinosaurs.
Should come up with a space emu mascot now.
This is number 6, cover A. Dallo. Hey, Andrew. Welcome in. This is also, we're here at ComicsPro. We haven't left yet. It's an industry meeting in which about 200 retailers gathered. And as part of our being here, we got really exclusive stuff and or autographs from people that are famous. In this case, one of the Jonas Brothers. Dumb me. Okay. Number 6, this one is the cover E. Pina.
Hey, he's a tambourine player.
Okay, Chaz, you've been in bands. I've been in bands. How does it feel to be the brother who's not good enough to be in the family band?
I don't know. I didn't have one of those. They all
Stop
turned out to be
it.
farmers.
Franklin, sorry. I apologize. You have
He
other
loved to
skill
play
sets.
the tambourine.
Right. I'm saying. In that band, for sure.
All right, and this is cover B. Casa Languida. Ooh. All right, that's the end of the Jonas autographs.
Like at the very least, he could have been that dude from Mighty Mighty Boss Stones who just dances on the side.
That'd be dope.
Uh-huh.
Oh, this one's cool.
I did not even write this one down. I think I was like having a really hard time. But no, I've got it on here. Oh, shoot fire. Okay.
We went to the White House, ladies and gentlemen,
Mhm.
boys and girls, ghouls and goblins. Now let's cross the pond. Let's go to Buckingham and perform an exorcism, perhaps, with a supermodel. No.
Okay, what makes this super special is they did announce that they are making the exorcism at the White House, or
Exorcism at 1600 pen.
right? So we know that's going to be happening. And that's made Hannah Rose May, former supermodel, very famous for writing because she does other stuff too. And she's gorgeous in person.
Good Lord. Yes.
Gorgeous. Yes.
She's like
Stunning.
right up
And
the
a redhead. So, you know, I love her. And so she autographed this. So this is an autographed in person with me standing there and trying not to be creepy about staring at her awesomeness. This is Exorcism at Buckingham Palace, which is their next series, which is obviously going to be happening. Like, I don't know, the spirits are spreading. That is terrifying to me. I've got 100 on this one.
You know that thing where like you were hanging out with Blake Morgan, which is still cool, but crawling across the floor, putting gaff tape down, and realize you missed hanging out with Hannah Rose May.
Yeah. That's a flip book, too, I think.
Oh, it is.
It
Oh,
is.
on the other side is Operation Iron Coffin. Sorry. I do have unsigned ones of these also that I'll be offering at a much better price. Sorry, y'all.
I'm about to go out the
Getting-
window.
Getting Hannah in a room is probably super tough right now.
Especially, can you imagine? Well, I mean, we were there. Her at a nerd convention. Oh,
Well, and so, 1600 pen was done by Vanessa Del Rey, who I got to meet at SPX and was super chill, super cool. This volume is done by a different artist. It's going to have a very different look, but still similar, like in vibe. So it's going to be interesting to see how they kind of go together.
nice.
I can't wait to read it for sure.
This one's been a great series.
Yeah, it was very surprising to me. I told him, I said, congratulations on making a book. Like, if you're going to get me to read Star Trek, which is super tough, even though as an Eisner judge, I read a bunch of standalone stories, which made me believe again in that there were unique stories to tell in that space. This one, I'm like, the way you get me to read a series is to like clone Kirk after his death, because that's what this book is about, and it's awesome. This is The Last Starship. I've got 2 different copies of this book. This is the New York Comic Con exclusive, so it is a known value for this book. So it's not me guessing. It's been out for a little while, but I have 2 different ones. I've got one that is just signed by one of the creators, and I figured it out, and I didn't write it
She would
down.
like to know the price on the unsigned Exorcism.
Like half price. Whatever I said for the
100, 70, 50.
Yeah.
$50.
$50, unless you find it at a different price, and you just tell me, you just send me a screenshot, and I will do that. Not auction ones, please. I don't want to do that. This one's Connor Kelly. So this one's just signed by Connor Kelly.
It's Jackson Lansing and Colin Kelly.
Colin, oh, thank you. Sorry. It's that emu coming out in me. And it's really cool. The back is it's kind of like a negative version of the front. So just a single signed one. And this one is also signed by Lansing. It's just that one, I think that they just missed one of them when they're making the autograph. And these are $50 each. You just have to tell me which one you want, double signed or single signed. It's kind of like an intelligence test.
And if you want to know more about The Last Starship, Jackson and Colin joined Matthias and I on Order Up, the FOC show here on the EXP, back when it launched.
Oh, nice. Very cool. That's awesome.
But this
By
one,
the way, we've been up since Tuesday.
Yeah.
So if
you've been longer than all of us.
If
Well,
we-
no, Matthias was up longer than all of us because he went to bed this morning at, what do you say, 4?
yeah, but now he's going to go take a nap. So
Mhm.
we've been now.
That's right. We wore him out.
And you like supermodels? Smile, because
Mhm.
do we have a book for you?
Did you get to read the one that came out this week? Did you bring a copy with you? You read it before you came?
I brought a copy. I've not read it, but
Okay.
I cannot wait to. I did flip through it, and it looks fun and awesome and horrifically killer.
And it is Hannah Rose May again, which means she signed this one too, and she's super sweet. So this is a kind of like a, I'm gonna open it up. It is Like I said, these are all ones that are branded to ComicsPro. You can see the ComicsPro logo on there, but it's a big, wide open one.
This is a callback to something. What is this callback to?
They said something about it, and now I can't remember what the thing was.
It almost reminds me of like the Marvel handbook, but that's not it.
It's Teen
something.
Titans. It's
Mhm.
Young Teen Titans, something.
I don't know.
It could be.
Or the Marvel swimsuit things. I don't know. You tell us.
Do you guys
In-
know? They're
in
100.
the-
They're signed by Hannah Rose.
So in the weirdness of, again, some of us had to work. I have an unsigned copy.
I just did excuses, man.
Look, some of us had to run like 2,000 feet of Cat 5.
This is true. This is true.
Tell us all about it.
And then you had to do this on the control board to do 5
Oh,
different
women-
microphones for.
Women of DC poster, TJ says.
That might be right.
TJ knows most everything, so we usually use him
Oh,
as our
okay.
I just know that the what's her face here is Raven.
hmm
Okay, right on. Yeah, that
Oh.
makes way more sense. No, yeah, probably Poison Ivy's on there and Fire and Ice. Who knows? I don't know.
All right,
Very cool.
very affordable. And thank you so much to Ignition Press for giving me more copies. They gave me 10 copies of this book, and Rob signed every one of them. So this is Rob Guillory's new book, Innards, The Cold Open, Super Body Horror. Okay, this is the 0 issue, and they are individually numbered. So you can kind of see on the back. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm showing this to the wrong screen. On the back, they have individual numbers, and they were signed by Rob in front of me during the cool exhibit hall. So these are just $25 a piece, and I've got 10 of them. When those are gone, they're gone.
And I have another 9.
Okay, so we have plenty.
What number is yours, Miss Jen?
This one is 639. I can look at all the numbers.
My numbers are lower than Miss Jen's.
Oh, then it's fighting words. Let me see what Marcia Moore.
Well, some of them are lower. At least, oh, never mind. Mine are higher. Never mind. My just brutal is lower than Miss Jen's body horror.
So funny. They're all over the place because I've got 1,000 in this one too.
Yeah, like how they mix them up.
Mhm.
When I check in the Ignition Press books, I like to look at the number, and they're just all over the place.
Mhm.
Although I do get from them direct the number I claimed.
Oh, right on.
So when I get my books, I get from them direct. I get 7777.
Nice. Very cool.
Okay.
I still don't know why I paid for it.
That was one I never, I think it's in it. I've got my other copy in a different box, so that's why I didn't put anything down. Okay, Rogue Trooper. This is a
Okay.
2000 AD sampler. What?
David Moore wants an innards.
Okay, sorry.
Seat wants an innards.
Okay. And Nards. 25. Seat. Nards.
Does anyone else want their innards?
When reading this book, you won't spill your innards.
It's funny because there are
It's a good one.
a couple of books that Ignition has that have to do with innards now.
What are you thinking of?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, murder podcasts, you see a lot of people's innards.
Oh, that's true. Murder podcast freaks me all the way out. I promise that this is not a murder podcast or video cast or whatever. If you guys aren't reading that book, it's like the whole premise is like people turn on their lovable podcast to go do something, but as soon as they turn it on, they become very murdery. And then when all the murdering is done, they don't remember anything. It's like remote piloting them to do murders.
And then they announced Sicko
Mhm.
with Teenie Howard, which is about people whose innards are messed up because they have an autoimmune disease.
Yeah, that sounds really cool.
That book is basically diabetes for everyone.
Oh my goodness gracious.
And the guy who can like all the things that you've ever felt in your life, now he can feel them.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was that one?
I don't know, but that one gave me trauma.
Had a very powerful cover to be covered with the white, the things in
Yeah.
your face. But let's go to 2000.
All right, this one is a sampler from 2000 AD. So here's the cool thing you need to pay attention to about 2000 AD. Back in the day, pre-pandemic, the only way you could get cool Judge Dredd 2000 AD stuff is those big packs of 4 magazines, and you had to wait forever for them to get imported. So you might get one month and then not see another one for 6 months. And that was really hard to wait for, especially if you're a big fan of things that come from over the pond because they're super awesome and violent. they're actually changing all of that up so that they're going through a new distributor so that you get them very quickly and on a regular schedule. So just think about adding them to your pull boxes. I think the earliest is April that's occurring.
They're printing them here April for July on sale.
Yeah.
Yes, but they're printing them in the United States now, so they'll be on time.
And as part of that, you're going to get exposure to a really cool old classic, Rogue Trooper. So this is the sampler for all the stuff they're going to be working on. This is just $10. I only have one.
You could put on Iron Maiden while you read this book. Dope.
And it's all in black and white. The inside of that book, which makes me very happy. I love black and white books. All right. From Mad Cave, they've got this really awesome universe they've been working on for a while called Underworld. They had Exit City. Sorry, y'all. I'm usually really good about knowing every single name. There's 3 different books they put out underneath this banner that were a shared universe book. This is one of those. They're all under the owner of the company's purview and writing, Mark London, who actually made an appearance and was really awesome. Thank you so much, Mark. And this is the special book that they made for ComicsPro. This is Honor and Curse. You might recognize Honor and Curse from the early days, but this is new stuff. And this one, did I look it up? Yes, I did. This one's $50. I just have one of these, and I don't know if the kids have any more. It's all part of that dark.
That does not look familiar. I don't think I have it. Did you get one of those?
I don't think so.
Oh, now it's super rare.
Now it's even rarer.
Let me go through the box.
Because whatever's left over, they just chunk. They don't. I mean, the majority, it seems like.
All right. This one's a super fun, not rare. You just gotta have it. And it's got
I do have that one.
an actual special thing with it. This one is, what time is it?
Adventure time!
Thank you. This one is the Bubbling College Special 3rd print, which is also rare, even though it's a 3rd print. And you get this extra special sticker set with it, which it doesn't normally come with. This is something special they gave us in addition. It's just $10. This is the very affordable, grab it up and get something special for free.
Adventure Time does really, really well.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we don't have any leftover.
Time to get adventurous, kids. Buy this book.
That's great.
I confuse Adventure Time with Gravity Falls all the time.
Yeah.
And they're very different things.
Also appearing at the roundtables was Lee Ruffridge. Am I going to do that right? Ruffridge. Lovely, lovely person that had these and signed them. I like his autograph a lot. It's just like this cool little like bar thing. Boop, boop, boop. And this is Stand Still. These are image books. This is the 1 of 8 book. The cover B, so not exclusive to the event, but he has autographed it. And that one's $20. These are awesome because this front cover is a wraparound. This will save you all the time from having to go to every convention to track him down. And then I've got a cool trade paperback also that he handed. This one's out of Mad Cave and it's called Mid-State. We're going to do some dramatic readings, trade paperback theater. Oh, we're going to do fanciness. Hold on.
Is this a thing that's actually happening?
Yeah, we do trade paperback theater all the time.
Really? That sounds like fun.
It's dramatic readings of the ad copy in the back.
Oh, I just have to find it because it's not where it normally is.
It's so funny. All the really rare stuff seems to be hiding at the bottom. Makes me laugh. I did not do it on purpose, y'all.
No, you want all the rare stuff at the very bottom. That way these kids will stick around.
Keep y'all in the room.
That's like putting Metallica on 6.
Oh, here it goes.
Read the thing, and then I'll play it.
Oh, it goes at the end. I always thought it was an announcement. So here's what Mid-State is about. This is also by Lee. It says, wake up, it's time to die. When Paul Rinaldi sleeps, he sees things, but after his precarious career as a small-town clairvoyant dissolves under claims of fraud, he becomes the laughingstock of the small town of Fort Arlington, Virginia. The fact is, Rinaldi is wildly gifted, only furthering his frustrations as a middle-aged mystic But a string of missing persons cases coupled with the terrifying visions gives Rinaldi new purpose. And he teams up with the town's rookie detective, Abigail Dolan, to solve the cases using his psychic abilities. Together, they will get to the bottom of things or die trying.
A trade paperback theater.
Amazing writer. Like, mind-blowingly good. There was no sound for that part. Dadgummit.
There's no sound.
Are we back to sound now? Just give me a thumbs up
I
if
don't
there's
know.
sound. We have sound in the show. Just making sure that I'm not talking to myself.
You're talking to me.
No sound. I know why there was no sound.
You had it
Put it
down?
back.
No, I messed it up.
As long as there's sound now. Okay. This is the entirety of his, thank you, Jared. This is the entirety of his series, Death to Pachuco. It has a bunch of cool variant covers that are part of it, but it is just really 1 through 5. He's chosen his favorite covers and has signed every single one. Every single one. Thank you so much for this. I cannot promise that I will not read these before I send them to you, but you won't be able to tell, I promise. This one is all signed for $25 for this set.
So, okay. The two things are happening right now. One, David Moore wants to know how much the trade paperback we just did was.
Authority.
2, we are developing a show with a person named Krista Gehring, who is the professor of criminology at the University of Houston downtown, who is one of the nation's foremost experts on serial killers.
Oh, that's dope.
We're going to be discussing the criminology of comics, or criminology in comics. We're going to start with a different series that is maybe a little more serial killery, maybe featuring anyway. And then that's second. She's going to talk about the criminality that led to the Zoot Suit riots, both on the side of the police and on the side of the Zoot Suiters.
Oh, that's cool.
So that'll be fun. We just have to get money to have time to make it.
Right.
So if you want to sponsor the experience, call me.
It'd be like true crime.
That's
I'm going to
really fun.
sponsor that show. It wouldn't take much. All right, this one is an awesome autographed book. Mark Russell was at the show in the same exhibit hall. He handed me this awesome book, Vanishing Point, which I believe has been out, so it's not something new to the market. But I'm obsessed with
That's
this
been
cover. I'm obsessed with this cover. So it is an autographed book, and it's not expensive. It's just $25.
I feel like I missed out on a lot not being able to get to the vendor room.
Yeah, that one was, and that changed. So like they had a couple of different of them. And when I went in both times, there were some people that had gone and some people that were new. So even if you got in there the first time, it might have been different
Yeah.
the second time.
I went in looking for Frank Miller because he was supposed to be there and he wasn't there, and I turned around and left
No.
because I had to go back to doing my job. I would have not done my job for Frank Miller.
That was a treat.
By the way, just as a way to tease you guys, I do have 2 signed Farlane pieces coming up and a Miller signed autograph, signed item 2. A very, very rare, very, very, very rare book. And yes, that one is
Oh, that was double
Available.
fine, right?
available for layaway because it is more than a paycheck. I would just say. So sorry, David, did you say it was $40 for the autographed trade?
$40 S.
Okay, this one is also from Ignition Press, which, by the way, be watching our social media because as part of the awesomeness of the bank auction, I won the honor of having a very special guest come to the store. Very big guest come to the store. So I will start dropping those as soon as I know I'm allowed to say such things because I did not ask them. So
And I will also add that Ignition Press has maybe done some other things that we'll be seeing around the experience because Philip Sablik at a charity auction with bourbon is super fun.
yeah.
That is fun.
Absolutely. Okay. This one is book from them called Everyone Loves a Jewel Thief, The Cold Open. This is signed by Eric Capel during that same event, and it is a numbered book. So it's, I don't think they made them unique for this event, but it is a numbered book and autograph. That one's 50. There were a lot of good Ignition Press books that got dropped this week. And thanks to the team. They gave us a really cool, like fancy, like fanny pack thing. That was a gift.
Yeah.
Yeah, a waist bag.
A waist bag.
I have to lose about 5 more pounds to be able to use my fanny pack.
You can put it on your wrist. It could be a wrist bag.
And I'm sorry I didn't remember the pitch for that one. I feel like I'm a failure in the world. But this one I remember the pitch for. This one's called The Other Half, The Cold Open. And this is a odd couple body switch. It's very cool looking. And it is signed by Jim McCann. Do you remember anything else about it?
No, I don't.
Very cool. And this one's also a numbered edition of this book. And
I think they're a couple, right? There's like a couple thing going on.
yes, there is. And there are a couple too. So
Yeah.
that makes the dynamic is really kind of interesting and fun.
Yeah.
So this one is 50 and it is also autographed. I like that we're getting to do this. Wow, I still can remember all things.
Yeah, there's a lot of information.
Mhm.
A lot.
I'm hoping to break this show down with all our descriptions of the books and post them separately for you guys so we can actually have you like find those, you know, as an easy reel or something instead of having to watch the entire show for it. I know. Not right away. Not right away. I'm not going to ask you for that.
Are you ready for the father?
Here is
The
Todd
father?
Todd. By the way, I don't know if you've ever got to meet Todd McFarlane, but not only is he really, really super nice, he gives everybody time. It's not ever like get your autograph and move out of it. He asks you questions. He's very attentive. He was willing to take the time to like take a picture if we could sneak back there and they didn't notice we were doing it. And he's the smartest businessman that I know, honestly. He knows all that he's doing, and congratulations. He got actually asked if he would start a new numbering system for Spawn. And he was like, absolutely not, because, you know, when you're an independent book that has reached the, you know, the highest number that there are for independent books, you don't want to mess that up. So good on
One
him.
of the cool things is that line was super huge. Of course it was.
Mhm.
He took time and like the middle of the signing, he got up from the table and he went to the members who had been standing in line and thanked them and was rallying
Well,
the
he
group.
went
to
way
let them-
longer than he was supposed to, too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
He
Very,
made sure
very cool.
every person was seen.
And then I will tell, I told earlier, I didn't care about Todd McFarlane. I don't care. I've met him a number of times. Like, it didn't turn my trigger. The next day, he came back to hear the keynote address
I stayed.
from Kirkman.
He was like sitting 6 feet from you.
Less than that, I could have spit in his ear. But the thing about it, the thing that was really cool is he comes in and like manga publishers are presenting,
Mhm.
and he's watching attentively. He's actively listening to what these manga publishers are doing, and like taking notes in his phone and whispering to Rob Liefeld and pointing things out. And like Rob Liefeld's just like making social media posts, but because Rob had made his social media post for the day, like he was doing his job, but like Todd is paying attention to what people are doing.
I don't know what
Super
throws
cool.
Void.
It was really cool
That's
to see.
JD.
Oh, punk.
Yeah, it was really
We-
cool to see them.
We
at the
just
table.
played your trade paperback theater cut.
JD's like, are they done yet? They're coming here to take me to dinner.
We'll get there for having yummy Mexican food soon. All right, so here's the Todd McFarlane. This book is actually a rare book. This is the exclusive for WonderCon from 2025. Just so you know, it is. I got it signed on something rare. By the way, many, many thanks. I wish I had actually written down your name, and I should have, and I super apologize. There was an amazing person in line. I had nothing to sign. I was just going to get like a bag signed or something, who was like, do you want to have a book to get signed? And just like opened up this portfolio of books and sold this to me for a good price. So I didn't like have nothing to sign. So thank you, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So that's why we have these cool things. Hurry up, I hungry. Oh, no. So this one is that rare Spawn 2025 trade signed by Todd right in front of me. Super, super sweet guy. And that one's 125. And I think his autograph regularly goes for $100. So it's just me charging for the book price, basically. And then I also have, thanks to another genuine soul who had an extra book because they found out there was only supposed to be 2 autographs. So they handed me their extra. All right, Martin's got that one. Oh, that makes all the sense. Martin, I'm gonna write it down.
Nice.
Martin has like a really awesome collection of McFarlane merch and autographs. And this one is King Spawn. This one's number 50. The one that just came out was super hot. This is the Puppeteer cover, also signed by Todd. And this one is just 100 because it's not like a special cover, but it's super dope.
$100 for Todd signature.
Mm-hmm.
How's this not sold already?
See, you just say Todd. What are you claiming? Like, you need to tell us what you want, man.
Oh, Todd's over here. Do you want this other Todd? Sorry, see, you came in later than Martin did for the first one. Do you want the second one? Davis.
When in doubt, Facebook is almost always slower than YouTube.
50.
When Martin posted, my reflexes tried to make me click it and tried to highlight it on the screen.
Martin, that's my reflexes.
Yeah, JD, I get that generational trauma.
Good job. Okay,
JD used to
Steve's
be
got
one
the
of our
50.
producers.
Okay, they're both gone. I have no more autographs. I'm only a little bit sad. I'm happy you guys have them. It's not a big deal.
Todd, he gone.
Bond 50.
Such a cool dude.
Thank you, Todd. Like, seriously and genuinely from the bottom of my heart. I don't take it lightly that you signed these for me and were very sweet about it. But thank you so much for supporting comic book shops the way you have for years and years and years. Because you have in the past when we've gone to Diamond Summons and stuff, summits and stuff, made specific books that like were retailer only facing books that were very, very awesome and brought many stores money that helped them make it through gaps that they might not have made it through before. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm not selling it because I don't like you. I'm only selling it because it is awesome to be able to like make sure I can pay for all my employees that are taking care of the store when I'm done.
California is expensive.
California expensive.
We went to a DC Vertigo party and it was awesome and it was cool and it was bougie and you got
describe bougie.
Bougie was nice. It had high-end hors d'oeuvres. It wasn't chaotic like the other party that was next door. Don't get me wrong, that was cool too. They had pinball. It was just cool. It was a whole bunch of people hobnobbing, and they had Vertigo signs. And you got a black bag. You got a tumbler, right? They called it.
It was a tumbler, yeah.
And you got a stack of 4 books.
Mm-hmm.
4 ComicsPro. These are exclusive, and you only got 1 set. And you got a T-shirt.
And you had to actually go to the event. So it wasn't like something that was here on campus. You had to like make an effort to go to the event.
They gave you a bracelet to make sure that you were part of the party and that you could grab it back.
That's right.
This is one of those.
So they gave us 4. They're all cool black and white things. They all have the cool ComicsPro thing. And I know you guys know they've relaunched Vertigo. The first book came out this last week. Super popular. I think it's sold out.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure it has.
It's in the stack.
Mm-hmm. And it was really good. I read it and it was like, this is the way you kick off.
Yeah.
Cool Vertigo.
And when you have a character that I want to just kind of, that means it's a good character, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, you kind of, yeah. Anyway, fun times.
So these are all coming out in the coming weeks. You can read them before that happens. Don't say you got them from me, I guess. This is The Peril of the Brutal Dark. It's an Ezra Kane story by Condon Phillips. It says not for sale, for promotional use only. I'm promoting your ability to read this book early. That one is $40.
So if you like to donate $40, you could get this promotional stuff for free. This is kind of like PBS.
Oh, we have JD wants us to sing. California knows how to party.
California
knows how to party.
Has too many parties where they try to make you eat couscous.
City of
Good old what?
in the city of Compton.
Yeah, I think I did that backwards.
No, that's right. You do Watts
California.
and then it's Compton. You did it right.
And
I would
Compton,
just do
then
the
good
next
old
one.
Watts. We don't know.
All right, you guys got to tell me. Kyle, I know you're hungry. Don't bust his balls. Oh, man. See. Okay, ready?
Oh, this
next
is
one.
it?
Nope. The one.
No, I
big one
meant
is
like
the
this is
No,
the,
Steve, the only
book.
reason I'm being that
Okay.
way is because
There
we're
you
go.
so many different places trying to keep track of what people are talking about is impossible. So you got to be real specific.
Yeah. Okay, this is End of Life. This is Kyle Starks. Also is ComicsPro branded, and I'm also doing that for $40.
This guy, you wanna just sock him into kissa when you read this book,
Yeah.
but it's worth it. It's great.
Oh, Lauren is it doing the inking on this?
It was a fun read. I was not ready for this book. It was great.
Cool. All right. Any more? I guess you guys can guess what the last one's gonna be. Nice House by the Sea. If you haven't read Nice House by the Lake, it's super disturbing. Don't trust the rich. And this one is also ComicsPro branded.
That is not plastic, man.
It is not plastic.
I thought it was. I got really excited.
But also don't drink or eat anything when you go to Rich Man's Island.
That's true.
Bad idea.
I'd like to put a lot more if I was Plastic Man.
I did. I thought that's what it was. That would have been so cool.
Kyle is snacking because he can't make it longer.
My blood sugar getting low.
And this is the one. Dennis Camp. Killing it. Dennis is like everything he's touching now. I'm just like, yes. Congrats, Dennis. Okay, this one is 50. This is the Bleeding Hearts ComicsPro variant.
This was a fun read.
Very.
Oh yeah, that's right. This would be the first one on Vertigo. My bad. I got it confused with End of Life, but yeah, that is awesome. I think it's a cool idea, and the artwork's really nice on it, and it's how fun.
How much for Tinian's house?
I don't know. He probably has a pretty big house.
Yeah.
For Tinian House.
For Nice House on the Lake.
Oh, Nice House was 40.
$3.
Although I saw him getting like an Uber pool the other day. It was kind of weird.
You know, he might live in a tent. We don't know.
That's fair.
That might be his bag.
All right. I don't know what to tell you about this cool megalith. I thought you had to go. You had to like make a super secret handshake and make an appointment and go up to a secret room at the hotel. Part of that is true, but they also handed me an unsigned one later on at a round table. So this is the signed one that you had to have the super secret handshake and make an arrangement so you get the hotel room and go upstairs and drink Daniels, which I don't drink. But it was a
Johnny
super
Walker.
fun place. This is from Bad Idea. That part was a good idea. So,
It was a good idea.
so 8 years in the making. I know you guys remember one of the very first books that they actually talked about was Megalith. And LaRose has been working really hard on this for the last 8 years. It is a crazy tale about this giant object that falls from the sky and smacks down in the middle of, I think they said Brooklyn. Tell that story. Oh, there's another story. Okay. And it falls and starts replicating itself into this giant kind of mech guy, which everyone believes is there to attack them, right? If you have something fall from the sky and like smashes up, half of the city, you think, okay, this guy's the bad guy. The problem is that there is an even bigger kaiju that's coming to attack. And this thing is the secret to fighting it. So the first 2 issues are kind of a lead up to the big, gigantic battle that happens in issue 3. And it is all 100% printable art inside. Is so beautiful that it makes my head hurt. It's so nice. You can tell there was 8 years put into this book. Put it on your pull list. Put it on your pull list. Put it on your pull list.
And they do something pretty cool that I don't think it's ever been done. They don't think it's ever been done, but they have all of the art for the very last book. Was it issue 6? And if stores order 1,000 copies, you get an original piece of artwork from issue number 6, which I think is pretty dope. And there's going to be 30 different covers. If stores order 30 covers, all 30 covers, you get a 1 in 30 variant, I guess it would be, right?
Yeah.
The ratio for 1 in 30. But yeah,
Do you remember what is special with the 1 in 30 variant?
Well,
They have taken a meteorite and smashed it and put it on the book, which is completely illegal. So you'll have an illegal book.
That's right.
Don't tell people I told you that.
Did
It's actually magnetic.
the Ezra Kane Vertigo book get signed? Or get claimed?
Did it get claimed? It did not. TJ, do you want that one? Okay, so this one is, and there's a bunch of other books I really want to talk to you guys about. I'll do that in another show because each one is just as cool as the last one and is like the Hab blows my mind. I cannot wait for that and for Warbird, which is one of my other favorite things that's coming out. But this one is signed by, I wrote it down, Josh Dysart and David Yarowski, but he just signs it Yarrow. And they were both in the room when we were looking at their cool trailer for this book. So, this one, a double sign is a $100 book because of the craziness of which you had to do to get to it. And I don't know, out of all the people that were here, at the 200 people, I don't think a tiny amount of people got up there. Did you go up there?
I did go up there.
See,
But that was the one. So if you went to the round table, they had, not the round table, but for the exhibition hall, they had those laid out. You couldn't grab one at the table. You had to go upstairs to get this book. That's what they were plugging. But the super book, the one of one book, is the 5 Years, 5 Lives book, the blue one.
Yes.
Which is nutty. They were doing some fun stuff up there. But yes, I did make it up there, and it was cool. But I think
Megalith is claimed by Martin Davis.
I got you, Megalith.
my book is only signed, I believe, by one of the cats. I don't have a double signature. So both artists were not in there the entire time.
I have a no signature.
There's a way rare book from that room. Did you get your way rare book from that room?
I did.
Yeah.
The blue one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wait till you see how much that
I
one's
didn't
worth.
get to the room either.
All right, so I got TJ claiming the Ezra Kane Vertigo book. Just making sure I understand what book that one was.
Might be in the
Ezra, oh, the Brutal Dark. Okay. Sorry, I just wanted to make sure I was doing the right thing, TJ. I'm just leaving these books in the pile in the order that they're in, and I'm writing down who's claimed them so they don't get damaged. So just so you guys know what my craziness is. And then I have an unsigned Megalith. It is signed by no one, and that one's $50.
I have one of those if you want one.
Oh, there's two now.
I'm gonna make sure that this feed is not stuck. Okay, because sometimes the feed over on Facebook doesn't let us.
Martin Davis, I backed the Megalith Kickstarter 3 years ago. Patiently waiting.
By the way, I am going to bring them to a show sometime soon, but you can go buy them now. I think they're still actually listed live on my eBay page. I have the giant print, double signed from way back, however many, 10 years ago, back in the launch time when that was one of their big launch ones. They had that for ENIAC and they had it for this book, and they're still there. They're not inexpensive because I know that at the end of the event, they handed me all of them. So I own all of them.
Yeah, welcome to the party, JD. He just saw your t-shirt.
Oh, hey! That's why I'm here. To match Jin's colors. She's very colorful today.
I'm gonna tell you the truth. Like, I packed incorrectly for this trip. I did not realize it was gonna be like at home for a long time. It's been like 40 or 50 in the morning, but it ends up being 75, right? So you just prepare for that. But I was thinking out here it was gonna be the same, so I dressed like as if it was gonna be 75, which it was today. But it's been terribly cold here. So I was like stretching it out. I was like, I hope I can get to a day that I can actually wear the skirts or I'm just going to rewear stuff. That was my only choice.
It's been great.
Terribly cold.
Yeah.
It's been in the 50s. Those of you on the eastern seaboard,
This is my heaviest jacket.
from where I'm from, I didn't even bring a jacket. And I'm flying back into a blizzard.
I'm getting cold shamed right now. All right. This one is an awesome book out of Image. It is the ComicsPro preview Rosenberg. And if you know Rosenberg's work, which you're going to see on screen soon, and 4 Kids Walking to a Bank. Nope. Is that right?
Yes.
We're doing right? Yeah. 4 Kids Walking to a Bank. My brain just stopped. It was like, that's Tyler Boss, but it's them together. This is If Destruction Be Our Lot. Do you remember the backstory? I'm going to have a heart attack. Oh, it is here. It's an ongoing science fiction adventure about finding purpose, preventing World War IV, and really lonely robots. Oh, I'm sold. 50s. How did I survive? Oh my gosh, I knew I was going to get it.
The one thing I like about this book is the ComicsPro is in the corner box, and it's not the actual logo.
Mm-hmm.
So it makes it a little bit different. It's really nice.
And I've got these at 100 because also I could not find them at all. I've got 2 copies of those, and I'm sure that the rest of the crowd in here has at least one.
Of what?
More
Of the
likely.
If Destruction Be Our Lot.
I have one, but it's not for sale. I'm keeping it.
What was that one from a round table? If it was from a round table, I got one.
Cannot remember.
I think I got mine at check-in.
Oh yeah, this one's a pretty book.
Yeah, this one actually isn't exclusive to ComicsPro at all. It's actually a convention exclusive. So the only way you've gotten this is if you went to the Ghost Machine booth at San Diego Comic-Con or maybe in New York. But when I went to the booth at San Diego Comic-Con, like the first day, Wednesday, they only had a tiny amount of them. So I don't know if they found like an extra batch in their offices that they were very kind to like make available. But Sisterhood is part of that shared universe that's part of Hyde Street and Devour. It's called Sisterhood, which is the story of a sorority in which there is a death and then a very scary haunting that is results in it. A very kind of like witchy kind of feeling tale. Did you read this book?
No, I thought it was a totally different book until I actually, because it was like hanging off the side.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, ooh, this looks kind of cool. So no, I have not read that.
Yeah, that's part of the Hyde Street story. And ironically, I'm wearing a Hyde Street T-shirt.
That whole Ghost Machine, they're doing so much great things. I love it.
Maytall.
Yeah, I know that our viewership, we did everything from Ghost Machine, and since then I've received a box of goodies from them, so I can have another show of things we did not have anymore. Not necessarily rare goodies, but things you can't get anymore, like to reorder them. So stay tuned. But this super rare San Diego Comic-Con exclusive is 100. It is a super cool, like metallic looking book.
TJ, the reality of that statement is not that far off from the actuality of the situation.
Yeah, I mean, it totally could be something like that.
Yeah.
Or Jeff had them in his office and they found them when they were like moving stuff around for our box. That
is also part of the truth of the situation.
Mm-hmm.
And by the way, Jason, I've been to Texas in August. I don't care.
All right, this is our grand finale of books. Grand finale of books, unless there are other books that people are going to offer that I don't have. Ready?
Well, we've been at it 2 hours, so we'll get through the grand finale and we'll call it a day.
That's right.
I'll save my stuff for
Then
home.
we'll go 8. Okay. This one is a sneak preview edition for fans that love Feral, Stray Cats, and or Tony Fleece. All of those things apply. This one is the Princess Murders sneak preview edition. This is straight from him. This is not something that came out of I don't think it's part of Image. I think he does this all the time where he makes his own cool print. You know it's true because he makes this thing that also doesn't come from them. So it also reminds you, do not miss your FOC dates for Deathstroke, which I know someone who's already read the advanced copy and said, awesome.
It's so insanely good.
And just know there is a new gigantic arc with huge surprises in Feral. I know what the thing is.
I do too. It's so awesome.
You can probably guess it if you think about it real hard. So don't miss adding. You need to add number 20 and 21 for Feral, and then everything going forward. It's going to be a huge thing. So don't forget those two things. I only have one copy of the Princess Murders because that is what he gave me, and I'm very thankful for it. That is 100.
And it looks exactly how you think it's going to look.
It looks like Disney princesses.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So cool. So good. Tony is great. I love Tony. I love seeing him.
Yeah,
He's so cool.
He actively remembers stuff about you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And acts like he cares at least, which is pretty nice.
He does. All right. This is probably one of the rarest things at the convention, honestly, for the event. Because our good friend, Charlie Stickney, who does the whole of the universe, White Ash, he does his own stuff, right? So he has put together this awesome ComicsPro book, which introduces you to 4 parts of his awesome universe. So White Ash is the base book series, takes place in the town of somewhere, Pennsylvania, in which the townspeople are secretly not just human. They've been around for a very long time and are also elves and dwarves and those kinds of things, but they're a coal mining community. But there's stuff going on, and it's awesome, and there's a cool romancy part about it. And then Galarian is part of that universe, which also has their own book, and they have the Super Warrior Elf. Then there is another book series called The Game, which will mess you up 100%. And then How I Slept My Way Through College and Other Tales of My Freshman Year. Not as spicy as you think, but also awesome.
And I will be having talks with him about writing about my life. So I'm kidding.
I would love that. Oh my gosh.
No, I'm kidding. This is cool. I get to talk with him, and if you're into like the fantasy world and World of Warcraft, Dungeons and Dragons, man, this book right here.
Yeah, and the art is a good representation of how pretty the art really is on the inside. It also feels a little bit like that gory, really beautiful glossy stuff that like you're used to from Tony Fleeks, which is it's just got really beautifulness. It reminds you a little bit of like the high quality stuff you might get out of a Disney offering. And that one's $50.
Yeah.
That's Charlie Stickney. You said Tony Fleece.
Oh, what? No, out of Tony Fleece. So like the stuff that he does, it's that if you like Tony Fleece art, you will also like Charlie Stickney.
No, I'm with you.
Sorry.
Kyle's here.
Kyle is here. Okay.
Kyle just had to check in for his flight.
Okay.
Oh, this was so much fun.
I had like the most fun because William Catt was here. Do you know who William Catt is, my friends? Because believe it or not, he's walking on air.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not only a hero.
That's who that guy was. I'll be down here.
Okay, so he's having his Jonas moment right now. Believe it or not, I did the moderation for the panel for AMP at San Diego Comic-Con, where they announced that this book was going to happen, which I'll show you right now. It is The Greatest American Hero. And yes, Will Catt is involved in this book, not just by name. He actually shows up and talks about what's going on. And in the room, right, I'm thinking, oh, these are my generation. They'll totally know what we're doing here. And I started the song, believe it or not, I'm walking on air, and crickets. So anyway, next year I'm hoping to get that down. Maybe if he's in the panel, people will like get their crap together. And not just for me. But this is a ComicsPro edition of this book, and it is signed by more than just Will Catt, who has signed it up here. It is also signed by Don Henfield and David Mack, who I don't know when they got David Mack to sign it because I didn't see him, but
He was in town because he was, he's popped in for a minute because he went to Golden Apple to do the signing for David Desmalchin's book Through. So he did pop in for a bit.
He was there the whole day in the vendor hall. I talked to him multiple times.
Oh, right on. Well, I've only seen him for a bit because somebody wasn't working. Somebody was schmoozing. One thing I love about visiting this table was William was on cloud 9. He was loving every bit of it. And for him to have this resurgence with this character and love life, I'm so glad to see him as happy as he was.
and when he's not doing that, he's enjoying other retired kind of things like his grandkids and doing jazz. So if you have access to someone to talk to them, they are a human being and they like to be asked about their life, just like you like someone to ask you about your life. So take a chance. They might tell you some fun stuff.
Don't ask me anything, please.
This is the triple signed. So all three of those people signed this book for $100. I have ones that have like partial signs on them for $50. No David. That's the only David Mack one I have. Because I walked back by later and they were like, Miss Jen, because I told them this was my original one that he signed, but I was stupid and put it next to something else and smeared his name all the way off. So that is a very smeary William Catt autograph. And then I have ones with no autograph.
Look. Never thought I could feel so free.
Flying away on a wing and a prayer. Who could it be?
It's me.
I don't understand what that song has to do with the show, as I've never watched the show.
This is the greatest. He can sing about anything. He's so great.
Thanks,
Is
boy.
that the concept?
I don't know.
Okay.
I just know of the character.
Okay.
Do you remember what the show's about? He like finds a suit, a pirate suit, and he's just kind of a normal dork.
Yeah, I don't think.
And he falls over all the time when he tries to fly. Just like the gap as he like tries to take off and he falls down. Which means everyone
I don't
can
think
be
they
a
did
superhero.
reruns on this one. I don't think I've ever seen. I've seen it like in. Hey, you remember? Welcome to the 70s. The 70s show. What's this? You know what I mean? Like pop-up video of the 70s. Anyway, we digress.
It's like if Murphy knows the Seinfeld answer machine. Awesome. And congratulations. You did not have to look up any of those things. I'm very proud of you guys for just knowing the things. Okay. This one is another AMP book that I did not get to hear the pitch for it. And it does look really cool. This is Axon Infinity. And I will feature it in a future show when I actually know what this one's about. And I can talk more specifically about it. So I've got 25 on it. Is signed by creator there on the front.
And I would like to point out, if you would like to buy the smeared Greatest American Hero book, you can get the other part of the signature on the back of that one.
Mm-hmm.
That way it would be a full signature, because that's why that's silver.
It's actually true. It is like you can put them together to make one.
And it would be
autograph.
one signature.
I feel like such a dork.
Super Suit powered by aliens.
Mhm.
Twice.
From the planet Melmac?
Oops.
It's the only show I acknowledge powered by aliens.
And then
Wow.
this one was a really sweet present for me. And it's just cover price. This is Stake present Jessamy out of AMP. And the cover is just gorgeous. So if you like vampire-y, people fighting vampires, that is what you need to get. Sorry, I keep showing it to my old camera.
Yeah, you're
Towers claims the 4 signatures.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Ah.
I had that variant. Picked it up. It's like, man, Steak, that's really cool. And the guy who was giving it away, I don't remember who it was.
David Byrne.
Oh, right on. Very cool. He was like, you should get this one because this is going for like $75 online. I was like, I'm not here. I want to read the book, man. He was like, well, I'll just give you both. I'm like, all right, cool, thank you, bro.
Maybe if you're not looking for money, he's like,
Yeah.
oh, well, then have fun.
Yeah.
All right.
Like, right on.
This was a super big thrill. This is Free for All by Patrick Corbett. And this is the I don't know if the hardcover or graphic novel is available yet, but this is what they had for us. And it's really cool because he was there and he made autographs in it. Doop-a-doop. There he is. You got Patrick Corbett autograph. By the way, you're thinking to yourself, how do I know that name? There's something else also that's super famous right now about a murdery bear that you should be reading.
Oh, yeah.
Kyle's rolling his eyes.
You don't like that book?
I love that book. It's
Oh.
the single greatest book that's come out in the last
So
2 years.
Beneath the trees where nobody sees.
By the way, that's the one we were talking about Krista Gehringer. That's the first book she's breaking down in the new show.
I really thought that Sam might take the whole like DCKO thing, the boss battle,
That was
just
dope.
secretly,
No.
just be like murdering.
The eye roll is that next year I have to get to ComicsPro on freaking Monday to set up so that I could be available to go to these stupid. How did I miss that?
I don't know.
All right,
You could
anyway,
have just stayed up late and just did all your stuff.
super affordable price. This is just $40. So I feel like you guys could type really fast to get that one. I try to make things affordable for everybody. I know that some of this stuff is stupid price, but
Problem is, if I stay up late and do it, then when I got to go to Walmart to buy a Cat 5e switch that I forgot to pack,
okay, this is just a print. It is a known quantity print because they released this at New York Comic Con last year and it hasn't been out any other way. But I did want to talk to you about this book. This is another bad idea book that I was talking about that I was like, I wanted to talk to you about because this is what I'm super excited about. It's called Warbird. And here's the pitch. It is about a high-end repo man. If you can fly it, or it floats, or if it drives, he can do it.
Mm-hmm.
He knows all that stuff. And we're talking about, many multiple $1 million planes and boats and those kinds of things, right? The problem is the story starts out where he does his high, whatever repo, which, probably people that have that expensive stuff may not be always like on the up and up kind of people. And they re-steal it back. And so he has to spend the first part of that book trying to reclaim it because he doesn't get paid plus baddies, right? So this is a super cool print way ahead of this book appearing in its 15. Crap, I have one more megalith that's hiding in there. Unsigned also. $50.
Nice.
I don't know where I got that one. It's a magical one. Oh, that's one that I've already shown. Some of these I had multiple copies of that I did not know I had until I got to the other end. All right, this is a very expensive book. I know you guys know who Dave Stevens is because you're comic book followers. I'm so glad that everyone has started to really pay attention to his art, but he's known for kind of his like really awesome, good classic covers, usually featuring damsels in distress. 1984 is where this book is from. This is a nice new reprint of a classic cover of his, but it is for Rocketeer, the Island. It is the ComicsPro variant. And it is hecka rare. This one is $150.
I think it's so
Got great
clean.
cake.
Huh?
Got great
Got
cake.
great cake on the cover.
I like cake.
I'm staying out of it.
Based off of Betty Page. She loved Betty Page.
Betty.
Like all of the ladies was based off of Betty Page. Betty Page.
Oh boy.
Oh, look at this one.
Wait till you hear this number.
Yeah, this number is super high, and I didn't believe it when I first saw it, but it makes all this kinds of sense. Okay, so they had this really awesome surprise presentation in which we had the legendary Frank Miller show up, and also with Klaus Janson.
Jansen.
Jansen. Man, I knew I was going to get that wrong.
Introed by Jim Lee himself.
I
Who
know.
wasn't supposed to be here.
Yeah.
Yes, but Jim is so dope. Thank you, James.
By the way, the thing she's about to announce, guys, is the thing that they sent me the NDA for. That, like, they're like, hey, seriously, if you tell anyone, we're coming for your legs, basically.
And Kyle still has legs. So he
I want
said
Kyle-
nothing.
I want Kyle to announce it because you had to hold it in all this time.
So this is the 40th anniversary of maybe the most seminal, scratchy version of Batman ever, The Dark Knight. The Dark Knight Returns came out 40 years ago today. So they sent me an email, I don't know, 3 weeks ago. Frank Miller will be there with Klaus Janson. They're going to make an announcement. This is the PowerPoint. These covers and the things in this PowerPoint are not to be disseminated beyond this PowerPoint under penalty of law. Okay? I never even downloaded the PowerPoint. I didn't want to know. And then on the day of, I get called over by Marco. Going, hey. He's going, hey. And Marco doesn't get quiet. He's just a loud guy. His voice carries. He goes, Jim Lee's here. I go, okay. He goes, again, don't care. Where's Frank? Because care. And they're in this conference room and they don't want to get mobbed coming into the room.
Yeah.
So I had to go back in the back area, like the service hallways, and move chairs and service carts and giant electrical cords and all kinds of stuff so that Frank wouldn't trip over everything. Over anything.
Very smart.
Yeah.
So then it comes time for them to come up, and there's a light. They're running late, getting people in from lunch. And so we're starting a few minutes late. And I'm like, Frank Miller cannot stand in this service hallway for this kind of time. So now I'm running to get the chairs I just moved so that Frank has a place to sit. And there's an army of assistants.
Yeah.
And Marie Javins and all of these people that I'm like, do not fuck up. Do not.
Living legend.
Mm-hmm.
And so finally they come on stage. And I have to do this number so that I can go like this to mix their microphones, because God forbid anybody talk at a reasonable volume or not use a microphone. And they start announcing this stuff, and the room is just slack-jawed. I can see everybody's face going, no.
Mm-hmm.
It was the greatest payoff for a secret I've ever kept in my life. I've kept secrets of like pregnancies and stuff that didn't pay off this good.
Oh.
The thing that was super special is I let him be on the stage for quite a long time, and their point was to have a discussion with him in which he talked about things that he's never told about that process ever again, which I took detailed notes about, but my brain is too old to remember right now. So I will tell you what those things are. I promise you.
He talked about Carrie Kelly a lot,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and it was really important stuff too.
Well, on the screen, they would have pages and covers from the book, and they're like, hey, there's a little, like the hidden Easter egg that I never noticed.
Yes.
From issue 2?
Yes.
Yeah.
Klaus Janson hid something in issue 2.
Yeah.
The 9th page, 3rd panel.
3rd panel. Yeah.
I will never forget this as long as I live,
right.
unless I
So,
get the Alzheimer's.
If you have the book, go to the 9th page to the 3rd panel, look really, really close, and let us know who you think that is.
Oh yeah. So
yeah, so cool.
this book is really, really rare. They didn't allow us to wait kind of in line for it. We didn't get anything else autographed. They only had one per person that was there.
And they checked you off a list.
Yeah, they had a master list.
They didn't even have one per person. They had
Oh.
one per registered store.
Oh, so you could not get them if you were just there as a guest store. So these are super special.
These are super
Well,
cool.
other
And
vendors.
the book itself is rare. It's a 1 in 100. It's what it says on it. So this is signed by them both.
Mhm.
At the event. They signed them right before we got out of the room because they told us we weren't allowed to go stand in line. So this is a $2,000 book.
Yeah. Is that a ComicsPro variant? Have you seen the back?
It is a ComicsPro variant. I have seen the back.
Look at that ComicsPro variant.
They were actually sitting in the green room signing them.
Yeah. So cool. So dope. That is a panel, and I get to host and moderate panels all year long. But that is a panel to witness that I will never forget. And I wish they could have gone longer because they had to skip through so many different pages,
Right.
and he had so many different stories.
Right, I actually said to him, "What are you going to do? Put him on a clock? It's Frank Miller. Let him talk until he's done."
Yeah, everybody
We'd have
would
been
have
there
stayed
all
the
night.
entire time.
We'd have been there all night.
Yeah, it
Absolutely.
was awesome. But getting something like this is so cool.
Thank you, Frank. Thank you,
Yes.
Klaus. Thank you, everyone at DC.
Thank you to Larry. I can't remember his name.
Mm.
Jim Lee,
We need more sleep.
Marie Javens,
Mhm.
No.
all
And-
of the many assistants.
And you know what? Not too long was it? It was the night of the auction. We get a thing, ding,
Mhm.
come up to the registration. We only have 65 books.
Yeah.
65 copies of the
I didn't get the message, so you had to be paying attention to your messages also for that part.
Yes. So you have to, it was 60. It was the reader version of Frank Miller's autobiography that he
Yes.
signed. There were only 65. As soon as I got it, I was hanging around registration until I was able to buy
And-
one.
You know where all that money went?
Yeah, and all that money for that went to Bink,
Yes, it
so
did.
which is really, really cool.
I wonder if that was in the tally that they've been giving us.
It was. Well, they were whenever they would sell one, they would add it to the tally, and they sold the last ones this morning.
All right. And part of the big thing that DC talked about, which was so cool, is the next part, like phase 2. I always thought that we were started with phase 2 yet, but not phase 2. This is phase 2 for DC's All In that Snyder's been working on. This one is the new part that's about to launch called Next Level. And it includes these 3 books as its first launch part. It's Lobo, done by Scotty Young. And if that doesn't make your head explode, I don't know what will. Last time I saw this much awesomeness was when he did Deadpool. And then Greg Rucka takes on Batwoman. And then Tony Fleece takes on Deathstroke, which is what we were talking about before, that people have read the advanced copy, and it blew their mind. What else do you know about this? Do you remember any other cool drop?
The one thing that really stands out was the Deathstroke. They said that through the history of Deathstroke, they really haven't delved into like the Assassin's Ring, the Ring of Assassins. So they're going to kind of dive into that whole situation. But I was on the Zoom call. Were you on the Zoom call for DC Next Level a couple weeks back?
I think that
Maybe
Shanice did that because she does all the ordering now, and I think it's more important for her to know.
So they had all of them. They had Danny on there, everybody who was
Mhm.
part of these first 3, and they all talked about their stuff and showing off artwork. They look great. I'm super excited about all of them, and I'm not a big fan of Batwoman, but they sold me on picking up some copies for my personal collection.
Oh,
It just looks like a lot of fun.
yeah. So
And Scotty Young on anything is amazing.
So think about adding them to your pull box or just telling them you want your LCS. So you want to do everything next level. It'll be really simple. I cannot wait to see what the next part of this, the evolution of the characters and how it's all gonna, because we already had a crossover between the Absolute line and the main universe, and it's gonna be really cool. And it is the ComicsPro that they just handed one to each of us when they handed us also the Dark Knight's Returns. This is $100 Ashkin.
So I may have like a stack of those.
Well, okay, you should keep those
Really?
secret
Yeah.
for all time.
I don't have access to them at the moment. I don't know how many I have, but I know it's more than one.
Oh, very cool.
I do have an unsigned Smile. That's 50
Duke
bucks.
Towers just claimed next level.
Nice.
I got it. Towers getting all the goods. By the way, I know it's super expensive. The Batman Dark Knight Returns. I can do a layaway on those. It's a 25% down, and you need to pay it off within 2 months. I don't care if it's at the end of the 2 months period or you do it a little bit at a time. But yeah, it is one of those things that's very tough to for me to get to let go. So it is not a negotiable price.
I have one as well. I haven't decided if I'm going to sell it yet.
I'm not selling mine.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like,
And then here's the thing. Here's another thing too: is a lot of these the people who got them are collectors, where they sell their personal collectors. So if you're able to buy this, I would jump on it because just like Kyle, well, I'm not selling mine. A lot of people I've talked to who are excited about this book and who love Frank Miller, and a lot of these people who own shops have grown up with Frank Miller. You're not going to find this book at all. And if you do, how much are you selling it for? 2 G's? That just might be the starting, right? Dude,
right.
If it's insane. Anyway, yeah.
We were talking about this earlier, Jen and I. I sold all of my Stan stuff, everything I had signed by Stan before he died.
No.
And now I have nothing signed by Stan that I know was signed by Stan, and I'm not going to make that mistake with Frank Miller.
Yeah, to the Stan Lee part, a lot of people, I'm sure you know this, people were selling Stans left and right, but after he passed away, they're holding on to them. So Frank Miller's, we're probably not going to see a whole bunch of them, and I mean that'll be way later.
Well, at some point, even he might live.
He might live 100 years for all I care.
He might just be like, I'm not signing anymore, right? He might just be like, I'm done with that.
He could be in a Larry Hama situation where he just can't.
Yeah, that's true. So buy it.
Okay. So Image Skybound did some really cool special stuff. They did some announcements for things that are coming out. Kirkman's got a whole new universe, y'all. And I'm telling you right now, put it on your pull box because according to him, it's next level, kind of like invincible level.
Duke
goodness.
just claimed Batman Dark Knight Returns. Layaway, please, if you could invoice him separately.
Yep, absolutely.
Nice.
Congratulations, sir.
Dude, yeah. Dude, if anybody was sitting on that going, maybe. Oh, it's too late.
Yeah.
Good.
You can't hum and haw on those things.
No, not at all.
All right, so this is this is Kirkman sitting on the stage and telling us to our faces that don't screw up and have regrets that you don't have number ones of this. Like for a lot of his other work that you're like, oh man, if I thought about that, I should have just bought a case. And you should. If you haven't saved all that money together, that would be really good. So this one is a new series he's doing called Terminal. So other than trying to figure out how to do this, I will tell you that it's 2 pieces.
And they're connecting.
And they are a connecting cover set. So not only will you have 1 copy of Terminal number 1, you will have 2, and they connect together. And we're probably
that's backwards. Sorry.
I'm being careful. We promise.
Yeah.
So it is a connecting cover variant.
Yeah, that goes right there because there's the blast.
Mm-hmm.
Can you see that? Yeah.
Do you remember what the pitch was for the universe? He didn't have to tell me anything other than you should do it.
he was so fun talking, but yeah, I don't remember too much about this. Terminus is on the horizon. Yeah, it's got a big old thing.
It's so funny.
From Robert Kirkman. Yeah. Whole thing about it.
So he made these special for this event. It does say ComicsPro exclusive and little bitty letters over here, so it's not an obvious thing. But the pair, I don't want to split them up because otherwise you don't end up with like a connecting cover set. Is $150.
His keynote was great.
Yes.
And it's art by Kubert as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was like throwing down legendary names that are going to be working on this thing. And then I know you've been waiting on this, and I'm pretty sure that you guys probably saw sneaks about this on the internet. If you know anything about Hasbro, you know that they had another toy line that was very important, very popular toy line. Mm-hmm. At the same time, when there was the other stuff that are part of the Energon universe already, G.I. Joe and Transformers. If you can figure it out before I show this thing. Hey, surprise, Dan Waters is bringing into the universe Mask. so soon. This is like one of those whoops.
That's an exclusive too.
Juan Carlos, the Frank Miller is sold. I'm very sorry. That has already been claimed. This one is the beginning of new crossover into the universe that is going to be part of the main universe. And it is $90.
Yeah.
We got one.
So cool. I'm so stoked to get that book.
I used to have that car. Do you remember how cool it was? It
Yeah,
like
flip-
opened up like that.
Yeah. The red car.
Guns. Yeah.
I like the little dude who had the robot he could use as a scooter.
Juan Carlos, fill out the form, and if the second one becomes available, I'll email you.
All right. This one was the one that you had to do the secret handshake, make an appointment, go upstairs, watch the video. It was kind of like a timeshare, but in the best possible way for the bad idea. This one is Mark Wade, David Lapham book called When I Was 5. It is signed by Mark Wade.
Yeah.
So the rarity is whoever made the gauntlet before they ran out. What they advertised is that they had 99 copies and they had a list of 99 stores. And if you went up there and did the thing, you got one of these books. So this is an incredibly rare thing. This one, When I Was 5, to write it down, is 200.
It was funny when Bad Idea went up to do their presentation, which was one of the later ones. They put up on the projector screen that somebody from ComicsPro was already selling it. So that's how we got the $200 price point.
That's right. I think one is already sold. I mean, I think it's
Oh, I'm
already,
sure.
it has been a sold item. So
Yeah, that's
that is a
awesome.
known thing. All right. We're close to the end, y'all. And I have a book that was not part of this at all. That's very rare. That's Exquisite Corpses. So please stick around. All right. As part of my supporting the money raising efforts for Bink, I made a bid on this awesome lot. I did it because I love Tony Fleece, and this is one of those kind of covers, but I did not realize how rare this cover was. There are none on the internet. None. Zero. It's the Nerd Store's exclusive Army of Darkness Forever featuring the Stray Dogs, which
Oh, that's dope.
those will be even more important very soon. Hint, hint. These are $40 a piece. I got 10 in the lot, so I have 10 of them at 40. And you'll have something very rare. It is a store exclusive, so I cannot get these again.
I will take one. I will give you cash right now. Sweet.
Shout out.
There are
to Charles.
9 left.
Shout out to what is it, Charles and Roger Prowse,
Yes.
the Nerd Store.
I had a talk with them last year. They were sitting in the lobby. Nope, 2 years ago. They're sitting in the lobby at Pittsburgh. Is that right? Is that where that was? And they were saying that no one ever comes up and talks to them because they just look like really normal, quiet guys. But they have what amounts to like an empire.
Well, they're in the
In
top
Nerd-
5 retailers
They
in the country.
They are. They have the ear of every publisher. So it is funny for them that they're like, no one ever comes over and talks to us. Like, well, we should fix that. I'll get everybody over here. All right. This book actually came out last week, and I loved it. Dennis Hopeless kills it in this awesome book out of Ignition Press. It's called Just Brutal. Remember where the surprise at the end was that even though it just seems like an awkward story about parenting kind of subpar, ends up being that there's a reason why there's some superheroes in the family. So this is the Ignition Press numbered edition of Just Brutal, and that one's $50. Thank you, Ignition Press, for all of the goodies you gave during the show. It was over and above, I'm telling you.
Yeah, there are quite a few.
All right, here's the super rare thing. I actually tried to buy 2 of these, I'm not going to lie, and they told me I could not. I could buy 1. This is from an amazing comic book store that does a lot of like big events. This is where they had the event last night that was for Rogue. Nope.
No, Radiant Black.
Radiant Black. I was trying to say Rogue. Radiant Black. Thank you very much, Revenge of, for having this awesome event. Now that I know what I know, I should have had Kyle buy one when he was there. And I should have found Chaz and had him buy one. Now I feel like an idiot. This is their exclusive Exquisite Corpses.
Oh, wow.
That one is $250. No, it's not. Let me make sure I'm in the right spot. That is $300. $300. That is super the rare. I do have copies of Comics and Magazines number 0, but they are not here. Oh, and this is Kyle's awesome purchase from the same event.
Yeah, they do this kind of stuff all the time there.
That's cool.
Like comic creator block parties are like mini cons. So
Oh, that's dope.
that one was Patton Oswalt and Jordan Boom. Jordan, is that his last name?
That's fun. That's very cool.
All right, we just have a couple things. This is not rare. I picked it up at a really awesome store that we went to go visit, and now my brain's going to totally fritz out and not remember the name of the store. Sorry, Ed. Comics.
Collector's Paradise.
Collector's Paradise. Thank you. I picked up a copy of Sweet Paprika number 1. It's just cover price. I just like this book. I have so many people reading this at my store. Just graphic novel after graphic novel.
That is a fun series.
It's so fun.
Hey, TJ. Nan the Boo Boo.
That's the number 1.
I know.
Number 0 is way more rare.
Number 1 doesn't exist yet. What Adam brought to this show is all what there is.
Okay, fine. It was fun to see Jim Lee looking at it.
It was fun to see Blake, like a little kid, go, "Would you look at my magazine?" Like, and me have to go, "Bro, you need to sit down right now." He's on stage introducing Frank Miller.
This is low-key Easter eggy about something I'm going to announce sometime soon. But I'm not going to tell you how it's low-key Easter egg. It's so low-key is you're not going to figure it out. This is Sirens Love Hurts number 1, signed by Babs Tarr. It is the most awesome cover. This is like cover C by Soza Mayaka. Autographed, just $10. I have one. I also bought this from a store that we went to go visit. You claimed it?
I claim.
We got to type it. Got to do it officially. I'm not going to do this like all janky like. Okay.
I claim.
He claims. Okay.
I love Babs Tarr and I love Susan Mikey's cover on this. And I my LCS didn't get this one. So now I have a copy.
Yeah, I saw it. I was like, ooh, la, 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 la. All right, this one is also Sirens Lips Hurts, also signed by Babs Tarr, but it's a different cover. This is the one by Tula Lote, which is also steamy and awesome. And it is also $10. It's signed at the very top. Number 1 is ordered, but he hates you. Thanks for all the love in the chat.
Nan the Boo Boo.
By the way, please subscribe to our channel if you like this kind of nonsense and getting instant access to all the news that isn't, bleeding cool because we spell things right and have the right information. Sorry, Rich. I love you. I love you. He knows I love him.
So strong.
Dude, Rick has been taking on the chin all week.
He had a, how many times have they mentioned my name counter?
No.
Go.
I love it. You gotta be able to take it, right? If you're a public person, you gotta take it. All right. This one is also something I picked up at a store. It's really, really cool. This is Jay Adams signing DCKO, The Kids Are All Fight special, which was hot and awesome. Here's the autograph. And those are also just $10. I've got 2 of those. By the way, it appears that if you have stores out here, people just wander by that are famous and sign everything in your store.
Yeah.
I was all the jealous.
Yeah.
But I picked up the stuff I could for you guys. And this one also is Adam signed. This one is the other cover, Kids Are All Fight, special number 1. This one is the cover by Zulu Uminga. And that one is also 10.
Yeah, she did all those cool, kooky Valentines and the Halloween covers. I love those. I like to collect them all.
Oh, yeah.
She's great.
Oh, Chrissy Zulu?
Final book.
Yeah.
I think Chrissy Zulu, mark my words, is the new Scotty Young.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I agree. I mean, not like to replace, but just like.
No, like
just
the
cool.
new person they're going to go to for
What is
kid
this?
covers.
I haven't seen this. Was this at a table?
I had a meeting with this fellow, a super nice guy. They are actually trying to take care of like the blind bag market by making sure that the assortments are right, and they're working together with lots of companies. They've been doing it for a long time. But I don't know what's in this. Usually they're branded, like they are, like Skybounds, something rather, right? But this one, I don't know what it is. It's just called Gonk Bonk. So I don't know what's in this at all. $25 to take a risk. He gave this to me for my time for sitting and talking to him during the time I was supposed to be at roundtables. I'm so sorry for anybody that was supposed to be doing those roundtables. There's a big hole in my knowledge for all the things you were offering, and I feel really bad about it. But he was such a sweet guy, and I wanted to give him this time. He came all the way out here to do this. So
Got those, yeah.
Did you offer this?
I did not. You can make up your own price, which should be $1 million.
Yeah, no joke.
Here. You figure it out.
All right, we don't know how to price this, so we're going to make up a price. This is Exquisite Corpses, a game. The only way you could get this practice set was to go to the event, and it was in your tote, of which I got the last of them in line, and I feel still guilty about it because the people behind me gave me the look like I had just explained, get the party.
They did give them away at the round tables as well. So if you did show up, so you got them at the round table, and you got the special cards, and this is the card game they were talking about last year. And since the first issue, if you've been picking up the C cover, the poly bag, those cards work with this deck.
Yeah. And then they have these little like single packs. I don't know how to price those either because no one is also offering those. And I don't know if they have like some kind of special card in them.
They do. It's one of 3, and you don't know which ones you're getting because it's a pack. So there's 3 different cards you can get from inside those packs. As far as what the ratios are, having no idea.
All right, Jared's already claimed it without knowing how much it is. Are you okay with a $50 price point? Because I mean, I could price it for $1 billion. Clearly, good.
For a TCG game, yeah.
But these, I mean, I think that a lot of these got opened up because they really did intend these to like, please open them up and learn the game. I have 2 sets in my room, so we can have 3 people claim at that price. Jared says, okay, I'm gonna let you do hack. Hack of you. Do we know hack? Hey, Hack Wilson. If you can fill out our form, that would be super helpful so we know how to get you your stuff and send you a bill. Thank you, everybody, for this. Thank you for being patient. Thank you for being put up that I did not do a Thursday show or do a review show.
Try to play Gonk at the same time.
Oh no!
That's all me.
It's you.
Oh, that's you.
Okay.
Gonk's been claiming.
We're gonna end on a.
Oh, we're gonna.
Oh, he's gonna open it. We're gonna see what's in the Gonk pack.
Okay. I like this. This is a nice touch.
Yeah.
The peel down the side thing. If you were better at peeling down the side, that would have peeled all the way down.
Boom. Chick.
Don't mess the book up.
Boom. Chick.
It's bagged and boarded inside the Gonk pack thingy.
Way to go, Gonk.
It is what looks to be the darkness.
Here, let's slide.
Do you believe in a thing called love? Because here's your book.
No, I believe that love is only a feeling, and that at Christmas you shouldn't let the bells in.
Oh, there you go.
It is an exclusive Gonk Bonk.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh.
there it is,
Gonk exclusive.
exclusive.
The darkness.
The darkness. That's gorgeous.
Dude, that's pretty dope.
So they must be working with that's Top Cow, yeah.
Top
Yeah,
cow.
tough cow. So this is a very cool thing. I like this as an alternative to the 1.5 billion other blind bags that everybody and their brother is doing.
Yeah.
This is a cool setup, and this is like a foil inside blind bag, so you can't microwave the comics.
Yeah.
It made it all through me just putting it in my bag and like everything that I take care of really well.
Yeah, the
But
fact
you know,
that
like
it's
you just
bagged
have to
and
make
boarded
sure
is
that it's
real
fine.
nice. So this is dope, and I
That's
like
cool,
the darkness. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep the Gonk Bonk bag and wrap it around it.
There you go.
Put
That's
it in
cool.
my short box.
Do me a favor, everybody. 18 of you guys that are still watching from here, and if you're watching from other platforms, please ring the bell so you get notifications when we're on. Definitely subscribe if you're from YouTube. Even if you're watching from other places, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Let us know that we're doing a good job. If you have any recommendations, you want to see something different. I'm sorry that my eye line is not my normal eye line because I'm using a different camera. So we have an interesting setup here at the hotel. Let us know if you like this kind of content. If you want more spoilers, less spoilers, you don't want a sales show, you just want information show. Separate those 2 things. Let me know. And will I have Tuesday show? Yep. Tuesday show's back to normal. I apologize that last week I was actually flying on Tuesday, so I could not do that. So thank you so much for being forgiving of me. Just know I'll always find a way to let you guys be able to do claims. My guys that are doing new book claims. Go follow Adventure Begins, please. Chaz is awesome. He does such great content. He also, if you're local, does a ton of trivia events
You
that
used to do
are
the tab show?
awesome.
Yeah, we got the Adventure Begin show drops on the YouTube channel, and I'm not a regular man, so I want to thank these fine folks Miss Jen, the Queen of Comics, for letting me jump in and just crash her show and just really just sit here and swivel back and forth. I love watching Jen, and to do it in person was a delight. It was a pleasure. And I learned a whole bunch of stuff from Jen. And Kyle, thanks for letting me invade your room. This was a pleasure. It was fun. Thank you for letting me sit in.
Oh, anytime.
And for
Truly.
more shows from Kyle on the road, because they're coming, and a lot of them, follow the EXP, all the places.
Thank you guys, everybody. I appreciate you so much. Go get some sleep.